if Bruno had won one Premier League title with United, right, he might well go into United's all-time starting 11. Right.
Steady
right.
on.
I know.
United midfield.
Yeah.
All time. It's a no-go area.
Roy Keane, Scholes.
Scholes. Roy Keane, Scholes.
You see, you don't hang.
If Arsenal wins the Carabao Cup, Arsenal win 4 trophies this season.
Okay.
Sorry. What if you're already out of the Champions League before the Carabao Cup final?
This is only you get sent.
But by the way, Gabriel Jesus is going to be a big problem for Maguire. He's going to sit him down. So if Gabriel Jesus start will smash you. Will absolutely smash
them.
If it's honest, because we're boring. It's fake.
Give me 5 million.
You understand?
You know, the guys are like characters in a film. It's like a weekly TV show. I think the camaraderie between the guys, myself, Ini, IBK, Wale, of course, as well as Rufai, creates an interesting dynamic that I think the viewers certainly relate to.
CHP over the years has been a necessity, still is a necessity, at a time where everything feels fast and regurgitated.
Our culture space was craving realness, heritage, and intention, and that is why I'm able to be myself on the podcast.
Oh yeah, now predict that now.
I've seen games like this.
We've been able to move with clarity to deliver something with restraint, depth, and timeless wit. And in many ways, we've been able to reset the standard to show what is possible from an African cultural and storytelling perspective.
In the first half,
I don't know the game that you watched, but in that first half, the team that looked like they were going to score the most was us.
For us, it's not punditry, it's artistry. There's a self-awareness to what we're doing. For us, we're driving our cultural nuances in every single conversation, and I think that's what we keep trying to do.
THP at Season 6 is a proof that when your product is sharp and your values are intact and your timing is intentional, you have a chance of building something that is authentic.
We're playing a different game, not one based on virality or chasing the algorithm, but one built on value.
We're not looking to scale at all costs. We're building substance, and we want that to scale over time.
After 6 solid years with the guys, I realized that we are not just a sports show that's entertaining, but an entertainment show that truly knows sport. I'm sure you know that already.
He just needs more oil. I will call it down 70,000. I said, this guy, he would never make it.
But all of this means nothing if no one is ready to receive it. And that's where you, the viewers, come in.
Thank you for allowing us to play our position and allowing our work to speak for itself.
So every now and then I go somewhere to different places and someone recognizes you, and that totally humbles me because of the fantastic community we've been able to build.
All of this is not enough without you guys.
Thank you and welcome.
Welcome to Season 6.
Hello, everybody. Welcome along to our Hindsight Podcast Studios. I am Yubi Nsondwun over the metronome. Now, it is said that the journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. Now, over the last 6 years, the guys have racked up hundreds of thousands of miles filming the podcast in studios, living rooms, bedrooms, cafes, and even in cars as we sought to find a home for the podcast. And yes, we did find a home as these studios have somewhat become synonymous with the Hindsight Podcast. But yet, we realized somewhere along the line that for us, Nigeria's leading and niche football podcast, home might never be a physical location. So, whether we're filming in Lagos or London, Ontario or Ohio, Melbourne or Mombasa, for us, the podcast would always have a home where you and the greater parts of our community are. So, it gives me great pleasure to welcome back to the podcast for one final time. Senior man, starting off with TikTok favorite and everyone's favorite punter, Mr. Enable Monday. Next up, Twitter sweetheart and watch party influencer, Mr. IVK Sports. And last dancer is the man who's been downgraded to mic 2, 3, or 4, but he's still versatile A&R, Mr. Declan Rice. Gentlemen, good to have every single one on the podcast. It is a real pleasure to welcome you back to the podcast for what is a great episode. And look, I missed being mic 1, and I had to come back with a bang, isn't it? Gentlemen.
That was good.
Yep.
That was good.
A month.
How many years did it take you to practice that?
What do you mean one final time? When I did dissolve the podcast.
You know.
I don't want
I'll be best you don't buy them.
When I did dissolve the podcast,
somebody don't.
and they never tell you.
Somebody don't send invoice. Somebody don't send account details. Where I don't hear of.
No, that
Have I been?
now you be
Are we
don't go
moving
back
on
and
to other
defense.
things?
Have I been sold without my knowledge?
Or Adebayo? Arsenal they find money.
They've accepted an offer from.
Arsenal they find money. Man City don't put beat on top of Adebayo head. Arsenal don't collect the money. Adebayo dey the trade. Wenger don't call and say you have to go to Man City. I don't want to say how far, what's going on. He said we don't collect money, so you have to go. If you like, they don't collect money. They don't sell Rufai.
The narrative was that he left because of money.
It's stupid narrative.
Be like, well, they don't make some transfers.
Yeah.
But no, I took my time off the show. You know, compiling, you know, lots of memes, and you know, I had to come back with a couple that I think have been really nice. I saw a tweet. This one said, you know, saying our president will sell for 7 naira and go win Afcon. All these things people are doing. If you not like when I reach 8 finals, don't bring that fuel price back. Don't bring that fuel price.
When I go reach final 40 years,
400 years.
And
You
not
get.
true.
bring down fuel price.
If you don't bring that fuel price down, you never win Afcon.
Guy.
I could sign 100%. I
Who says so?
Then I'm busy when it's up here. It's 7 naira go win Afcon.
You know win Afcon.
I love it.
If you don't bring out fair price,
It's 7
You
naira.
cannot win Afcon.
Cannot win Afcon.
I'm behind him.
Yeah, I'm there.
In fact, if that's going to work, if it's going to work like that, let's not quit while we're ahead. Take it to 50 naira per liter.
Yeah, exactly.
Worst case scenario 65.
You get. Someone said facts about, you know, this picture is they could put facts about girls that wear eyeglasses. Someone replied, say they have poor eyesight.
You don't pass like that.
No, you asking stupid questions. People keep asking stupid questions, and that needs to stop this year. But speaking of things I need to stop this year, you know, someone mentioned and said this thing that people will do in supermarkets, I go buy something finish. The person where they do go collect the thing, tear out. That not need to stop this year, because there's nothing that annoys me more than when I go.
Yeah, no.
No. That one no pay me. What they do is they collect it, right, and look through it. You saw me paying at the cashier.
I was just carrying things.
That one is even better.
The tearing one I understand.
I always wonder, like, okay, as they look am now, how you didn't know? See,
How you
didn't know? See, wait, I no pay for. I never carry.
When I traveled, when I went to Ballon, was it last year? Early last year, I went to one supermarket and the thing shocked me. If you see the number of things that I buy, so I now got to the exit, and the guy was like, he needs to check everything inside. I didn't say a joke. He said, "Now so did they do for there? Say they no one." I found the para. Say which kind of which kind thing be this?
I don't know. I doubt it was in Nigeria, but I've been somewhere before, and if you take something and you wanted to leave the store, and you have not paid for it, they will make a sound. I don't know if they do it in Nigeria.
I don't think they do.
Wait, you want to see that kind?
That's why they check. That was why they check.
Is it that was in Dubai or in Brazil? But I know
If they don't scan it at the counter,
yes,
Yeah.
it won't count as they paid for it. You understand?
So why can't we just have those kind of things in Nigeria? Like, is it?
Why
such a
La
big
Liga
deal?
don't get goal line?
Don't ask stupid questions. Stop asking stupid questions.
So, as in my brother, do you need somebody to explain that?
That was a good one.
What a finish!
It's an absolute dynamite.
What a finish!
Don't ask stupid questions. Right.
That's true now.
That was really good. Well done, son.
Come on, say when you fall asleep on the sofa and wake up in the room, you get, you know, but you're living alone.
First thing first. I know they carry anything come on.
But if people say that you wake up by yourself, can't go inside.
No, it can't be me. It cannot be me.
Can I do that?
You wake up for night, oh, na couch idea, make I go.
You sleep for sofa.
The agent
wake up for bed.
The agent they carry you come there, go explain. It's happening.
You can feel really sleepy. It can happen. It can happen actually. You can feel really sleepy and you move without even being aware.
So
Really?
now,
No,
like,
it can't be
your
that
wife
bad.
and your picking go travel. You
Can't be
understand?
that bad.
You understand? No, your wife go travel. You get
People
me?
they sleepwalk now. It's possible.
People do.
No, relax now. Your wife go travel. They hold your baby sleep. You understand? You can't leave her. You get 4 room. And she come for money. She don't do.
Another one.
No, baby own. It depends on the
That one
age.
will start to play the blood
No,
of
it
Jesus.
depends on the age. Though. It depends on your baby. Your baby don't dey work.
Maybe they sleepwalk now.
And it depends on the age. But if not like let's say
leave baby out.
If not
I
like
can talk without adults support.
If not let's say
we
let's say 6
plead the
months.
blood.
If not let's say 6 months.
We plead
You
the
don't see
blood.
am beside you, and na only 2 of na dey house that day. 6 months old baby.
Can't joke with me.
I go leave the baby run because this one don't come this world before. Not so you want tell me.
Shana Abubakar Amina.
Make my grandma just talk to say that she dey around.
Talk true. Amen. Someone say to guide, you guys lock in, right? To lock in, you guys guide.
You want to lucky when you do guide.
This guy was like,
If you lucky, that one don't be locked in. That one you are locked up. When you don't guide, don't be lucky. Be lucky.
I already seen that 2 times.
Poverty that lock you up.
To guide, you guys lucky. To lock in, you guys guide.
so which one comes first?
Bro,
You as a don't talk this. You figure about.
the one way you want run out.
Nah, you go.
Guy.
Ah man, it's crazy, man. But I saw some nice, a bit of a nice story I wanted to share as well on the pod, and I read this and I found it very profound. Right, I'm just gonna find it because I think that some things you read some things and they leave you with a feeling of of consciousness, so to speak. So this guy. I was looking for the meme watch, put up a comment and said, so I was homeless for 6 months in 2011, right? I slept in my car. I used to park, behind a small church, because it was dark and quiet. So I thought nobody knew I was there. Every morning I wake up, drive to the gas station, wash my face and go to, work. Say, yes, I had a job, but I just couldn't afford the rent. So you guys said, one night it was freezing 10 degrees. My car couldn't start and I couldn't run the heater. I was shivering so hard, my tits was, hurting. I saw the back of the door of a church open. A janitor came out to dump the trash. He saw my car. He saw me huddled up in front seats. He didn't call the cops. He didn't come over and, tap the window. He just walked to the back door, unlocked it, and popped it open with a small rock, right? So he left a small rock just to wedge it, right? Then he turned, into the hallway, turned the lights on and left. So I waited 10 minutes. Then I ran inside. It was warm. There was a couch in the lobby. There was a bathroom with hot water. I slept there every night for the entire winter, the rest of the winter. So every night the rock was there. I never met the janitor. I never thanked him. So I'm back on my feet now, obviously. But every year, say I have a bed, I have a house. Say, but every year, on the first snow, of the year, I donate a check to that church, right? I write for the heating, bro, right? For the heating bill in the memo, on the line. Yeah. So sometimes the loudest way, to love your neighbor is, to say nothing at all. So I read that. I was going through the memes I selected, and I thought it was really profound.
Yeah,
right?
it is.
Yeah. Especially at the start of a year like this, it's very important. People try to show. I was watching some of these videos where. People are in town, they try to give out stuff to people and, they're constantly making a big show of it. And I just thought that this is a nice way to, to merge that together. That sometimes if you want to do stuff for people, you don't need to, it doesn't need to be bravado.
And probably you didn't want him to feel embarrassed or something.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. And the thank was really nice. So give the check to a church every beginning of the snow.
Last year, either last year or 2024, I went to buy food at the Buka, close to where I used to stay before, and I think it was last year. So I wanted to buy rice, buy rice, plantain, meat. Everything I bought was maybe 2.5 or 2.7.
That's a nice booker.
2.5, 2.7. And I saw this, look a bit elderly. So the man was he bought beans. I heard when he said, put beans 200 naira, put rice 200 naira, put beans 100 naira, put one meat, I felt really moved, me, I'm buying rice 1,000. And this person is buying rice 200. There's no chance this food is going to be enough for him. So I called the girl, and I was like, I told the girl to double whatever he was buying that I was going to pay.
To exit.
Just make it, put more for him that I was going to pay everything. So when it was time when the lady finished putting the food, he gave it, this food is too much, it's not for me. So the girl said that bros said, this man shed a tear.
Yeah.
I was every time I think about it, in that moment, I'm like, it was really nothing. I've not done anything.
People's realities are different.
Seriously, I've not done anything profound, but I just realized that the small things you do for people, the small kindness you show to people. That's why if you are ever in a position to show kindness to people, do it and don't think about the reward. Do it not. Most people do things and say, "Oh, God will pay me back." No. Compassion.
Is it
Just do it.
Is it wrong to do?
No. Just do it.
Is it wrong to do something and expect
No.
something back from God?
It's not wrong. But in that moment,
your own everything the transactional, relationship transactional, you come podcast transactional. best one help you transaction. I don't understand which kind of life you come like.
Because everything is transactional.
Speaking of food, Wale has promised us, Wale has promised us a feast after this, right?
Lakunle me.
Your rope Wale in.
It's like the core category of the Afcon.
Right.
You want slide you?
I did.
Leg over.
I still did.
You don't know corn.
Nah, corn beef.
No, I still did. But it is great to be back. I was just thinking about how we would approach the conversation today. Is a bit of a special episode, and I was just thinking about where do we pick it up from? Afcon has been great. It's really nice, a nice break in between. I saw on Twitter that made me laugh, right? And someone said, so Sademani said, Cristiano called me, and congratulated me for the Afcon trophy. He said, he watched the whole final. Someone replied the tweet and said, "Save now me talk and it was an agenda." If I tell you say Cristiano watch the Afcon final from beginning to end, he goes in the agenda.
Why you think say you? Why you think say
watch out?
To be honest, I think that final, almost everybody was that.
Everybody watched it too.
No, but it's teammate.
And that's what I'm saying. Now that guy will reply now. How you for take those zero to watch everything?
Now you guys send that video. We for Sky Sports. Their newsroom.
No, they were all of them. Now one French. Now one French.
All of them.
You know the funny thing. You know why scheduling is very good? Because at that time, the biggest thing that was happening in the world football was the Afcon final. Like the biggest football game that was happening in the world in that moment.
I tell you what I
So everybody will watch it in South America, whether they had interest in it or not. You have to watch it. It's a big game, So
I tell you what I think, right? I think that everybody might not have started to watch the game, right? But there is no way you are a football person, right? That after 70 minutes, your friend doesn't call you and say, "What are you doing, I beg?" You see this game? You understand?
Yeah.
I think I would love to see the charts for peak views, right? If you can track that. I'm sure that when the first half is like maybe, global audience, great. But if you sleep, your friend will call you say,
this really happen.
This is epic drama.
Things don't stop.
So if you're watching the game, you have to go and watch the game. Because I mean, this is a game. Me, Rufai, and Otto, we did Cubana, right? Watching the game, and what do you mean that? You know that's the way Apple they do. See?
We don't come mention anything again because
Apple.
You know how many customers this will get.
They are not Apple.
It's true, bro. That game, man. Like you know how you watch the game, a movie. Like even there is no outcome that you can predict.
Are the wrong commentary for that game? As Morocco will carry ball.
Yes.
I say come out there and make them no chop your leg.
But as everything escalated, even the referee shocks it. No problem, don't deal.
Even the referee shocks it. This thing has gone out of our hands.
That ref now will. You know, say this now after the game. I say that ref get reputation. They say that ref gave one penalty like this for CAF Champions League one time. See, God, that I see the video of that. I said, no, this guy should have been in jail now. He won't be available for. Bro, if he didn't, should have been in jail. Bro,
no, you don't say first season a joke.
You say that joke.
You see, they smile.
In fairness, I think it was Rufai who said it. That the credit you will give them, I think you are the one who said it on Monday. The credit you give some of these African referees is the composure level.
Composure. Because that time everybody for not calling yellow card finish.
The way these
Premier League referees, they go they share them like this.
Like you know, say for Africa, insult is a part of your daily life.
No.
Come out, right?
You don't know.
Ogo kill you. Bro.
The guy doesn't laugh like this. He doesn't laugh.
No, he was calm actually.
So you know that thing what you told me last week? Say this year. Say I've told God I don't want to be angry as stupid people. So when I enter my car, I start to drive. Someone will just stop in front of me, slam brake. I say, God, I told you I don't want to be angry as stupid.
What is this?
Yeah.
No, don't be for this Lagos. You go angry, don't worry.
I cannot saw the person finish.
And then when I come Lagos, my style-in-law tell me say it's going to be hard. Now he's just telling me it's going to be hard to make heaven living here.
That's what she tell you.
I didn't understand. It's going to be hard, bro. Because he said everybody on the street. He said they look like your enemy. Any small thing you do, person will just tell you God punish you.
God punish you.
Small thing like this.
You go see person now they drag us. If I Oga kill one, I call she go be back.
I enter Bagada.
And I they do not.
Bro, I enter Bagada SD. Actually, say this car does they go small. Now inside like don't be SD but na road sha.
Yeah.
So me I come I start they don't know the guy no Greek come out. I say which camera be. By the time I pass the guy like this, me I just they shout. The guy was pressing phone. They go inside this thing. So he doesn't even know that someone was at the back.
Yeah.
Bro, and you go course. I tell you right now.
Speaking of this,
know how you go drive where you no go para for
speaking
Lagos.
of this hunk now, every car they send to Nigeria, there's a bull wire arm. Once you day one place, if you press the on 3 times, it will shock you. Every car that's coming to Nigeria, that's what there's a bull wire arm.
No, the horn.
It's a new sound.
The horning has become incessant, right? What I think should happen is your horn supposed to be programmed to say in it when your day starts, you can only horn 10 times.
But
After that time,
10 times is too much. you stop people.
One for opening your gate, say your gate man go open. That's 2. So as you the horn say,
But person
open
no
gate for
want
me.
come out in car.
person way.
Or you want overtake trailer.
When I went to Kenya, I didn't hear any horn. So when I came back, I disconnected my horn.
Not before Nigeria.
After 2 weeks, I connected
You
my
must be crazy.
You want overtake. Even trailer go put them for their back. Trailer go put them for back.
Horn before. However, if you want overtake trailer, no be by the horn which one na the horn.
No,
you want overtake trailer, you go put horn. They go put hand on top horn like
it works.
Okay, why you people like this? You go there for traffic lights. The thing they red since. All of us they there. They red since. As the thing don't just as the thing don't hit green.
You want me on the car disappear?
Wait, this.
You know how they pay me pass it. You know how me all the cars don't disappear.
All of us they here now. This thing just come on for red.
Mad people everywhere.
You know see that thing where
mad people everywhere.
you know see that thing I send you for Instagram.
Yes, now.
Where India do.
For India, they go wire the thing. As it, all of them they press on, all of them they crease now. Press on, the thing go as high as one level like this.
That's the most.
This thing go turn red
ingenious
again.
thing I've ever
So
seen.
the more you on, the longer you stay there.
There's a sound. There's a decibel meter. Right. It's a
Once
decibel
it gets
meter.
to a level,
Once it reaches that decibel,
the thing will
the
change to
traffic
red
light will
again.
change to red again. So as the horn, as everybody getting on, pam, 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 because the problem in you know, everybody remain there.
Lagos is too. Like so, people you use on now. All you think they drive the car.
Where they go, sir?
If I dey fast, I know they enter. I know they drive that day. If I want five,
bro, you see pothole for front. You slow down, make you just take past the pothole. Person day your back.
I was telling someone on Monday. I said, you see, when you are fasting, if you say you are fasting, that the idea of fast isn't just to starve yourself of food. The idea of fast is to starve yourself of your routine. If your routine is
that's what it is now.
Yeah,
I stay on Instagram every day. When you are fasting, you stay off Instagram because you go just carry your phone like this, open page. You see one person say, "Look at this idiot, go punish you." On top fasting, what you did do. So if you are fasting and you are pressing your phone, you are not fasting. Go and look for food.
Yeah, that's what fasting is.
Go and look for food.
You go that road. You say you fast.
Fast.
I say God, I beg.
And that one, nothing will if you do.
You
try and reduce your. You try your best.
So I will not
see,
house.
Just look for don't be putting your ear like this.
See, bro, when I was driving,
put something in your ear like this. Just they drive, they go.
When I was driving without horn, and you see, bro, this thing is very doable. That's like when there is no law, it's very doable. It's doable. When I was driving without horn, Papa, you go learn patience.
No, I'm driving without horn now.
Yeah. You go learn patience. See, I don't come out to that.
You will learn, of course.
Come back without horn now.
No, you
will learn patience.
You don't know the work.
No, I'll drive easily. No stress.
Yeah. You just say you will learn how to accept something.
You go learn how to accept. Sit in the car. No, it's gonna move. It's just a second. It's just 2 seconds.
Man, we say if they don't know the work, I go they flash you. I go that flash.
Now people like you now. Why you don't know the way IBK they press on? If you don't dey in car, you go know the way they press on. It should shock you as you press on the third time.
So going back to the referee, right? I think a lot of kudos because the guy first is in a play. Yeah, they smile, in the chuckle, say, man, I'm the referee, my call is fine now. When did he reach one?
You are lucky it's professional football.
The guy come look and say, the guy look, we see that for scrum.
You are lucky is the place.
Yes, he's still not out.
You are lucky it's not MPFL.
It remains small like this fans enter stadium.
Bro.
And you know what's crazy was that?
But you see videos
and you know what's
people
crazy?
were doing inside the stadium.
video
like
MPFL.
inside that.
We didn't see half of what happened, bro.
MPFL.
That stadium. No, that
final.
You see,
no, you didn't see half of what happened now.
On my For You page,
different things been they go
on my Twitter, on my For You.
Senegal fans they threatened to change jam for Moroccan fans.
In fact, no, there was a black guy. There were two black. So I saw two black fans were in this, the stadium. The Moroccan fans walked them out of the. They walked them out of the stadium.
The fans or security?
No, Moroccan fans walked them out. They were like, you can't be here. You have to walk out. You know what I'm saying? There was one I saw again where I didn't realize that Hakimi had joined this bad behavior of this
towel.
Yeah. They won't make
expensive
for market.
I saw his apology.
You don't see me.
Why is Hakimi apologizing? You know what I'm saying?
They don't fold.
I didn't see him.
He apologized.
Yeah,
he apologized.
Right.
Yeah,
So I didn't see. So I saw Hakimi apologize. So I now saw under the video. Somebody says, "Is this you?"
Yes,
that kind of thing.
He apologized about how to help.
Yeah. He apologized.
Why did you have to join?
But you know the idea behind the towel thing.
What was the idea?
Voodoo.
Yes,
that's the idea behind the towel thing.
What are you on
voodoo
about?
They think that
there's something
that it's voodoo that you are putting.
Hakimi is an European. That's why. Hakimi plays for PSG, bro. Goalkeeper don't use the towel.
Why do you think that they were so vociferous with that towel thing?
They did it again. I don't agree,
bro. I'm telling you,
that's it. I read it.
That is their rules. That is their.
You didn't hear what Mendy said.
You
didn't hear what Mendy said. You didn't hear what Mendy said, that it is a shame that at this level of football in Africa, we're still thinking voodoo is a thing.
Let me tell you why.
When Eric Shell talk voodoo, waiting all of us have
Wait you won't carry the towel.
Let me tell you why I don't agree. When Chebi they hold the towel, so are you saying that every single towel, when then they steal Wabali towel, so every single towel when they go carry another one come, the voodoo they put out for every.
Now so then they
that day.
That's what they are thinking.
Wait, Chain use the towel.
It doesn't make sense, but that's what they are thinking.
No, that's I don't agree. Chain use the towel, they carry the voodoo. Wait, answer my question. Shey use the towel take carry the voodoo ni or na the towel itself then sew the voodoo join. I need to understand because if na saying use the towel carry the voodoo, you go don see am as una shake am now, the voodoo go fall now.
But you know the people wey believe juju. No be by
I
no be
don't
logic
agree
again.
that the reason they were dragging that thing was because they thought there's voodoo inside the towel. I don't agree. The reason I don't agree is that first of all, Baba they drag towel for ground. The voodoo go don't fall now. We go see am now. The towel. I don't understand.
The bandage go don't come out now.
You don't fall now.
You know that there are voodoos that they can just place on something. They don't need to. It doesn't need to be physical. You know that. They can put something on it.
So this Moroccans,
why they no fear the
think
touch
all
am?
these things. So you get jazz where they
These people
send
send ball boys to go and wrestle towel. What is towel in the game?
Man.
They send ball boys.
So man is Hakimi, right? You're a European player. Every European player goalkeeper has a towel that they put in the goal. So you are saying that you joined,
They were desperate to win now.
You joined. Then that Brahim Diaz now apologize.
Brahim Diaz apologized.
Yes.
Yeah.
You know,
for missing the penalty now.
I'm like,
if make you no apologize now, then go beat them like in the crease.
anyway. But yeah, where were we?
Thank God they didn't win.
No. That see,
I would thank God for that. I would thank God till the end of the year that Morocco did not win. Every time I remember, I said, "Thank God."
And then somebody said, "Oh, why did Senegal walk off?"
You know but say, can players feel pressed and go and pee?
You know that. If you know that
players go and pee,
bro, you know, say if you turn the situation around like this, say now Morocco go then cancel, that Senegal go. You know, say those fans go enter stadium,
bro.
You know, say they go enter stadium,
bro,
and they can't give them penalty like that.
You won't even as a referee. You won't even want.
You don't go reach that penalty.
You won't even
before they go enter stadium.
Yeah.
That's if now they are goal then cancel like that.
No.
And you know the have you heard the this thing on the FA president? Their FA president.
Yo, it's not the referee.
You see when we're talking about state backed, the guy is a tout. He has history of talk.
And the Afcon now.
He's now the vice president. He's now the vice president of CAF.
Yeah.
The guy harasses people, assaults referees.
Slap referee.
Bro, that's who the guy is.
So keep an
So
eye
you
on.
can imagine.
Keep an eye on this Afcon coming up.
Yes, sir.
I've seen stories that a lot of black Africans have been sacked in the last couple of days.
The referee that did that Afcon final game, right?
They suspended.
You understand? And then Empress was saying it. CAF whether na head of referee, whatever. Few this thing after that Afcon final, they sacked him.
Yeah, sacked him. Yeah.
That guy is very powerful in CAF. That's why he say all these things they are doing. Nothing is going to happen.
Anybody who says
because if Senegal no walk
Senegal
off.
should not walk off. And I just read one thing, right?
That's how you know that when Senegal arrived, that thing was planned.
The guy said
CAF purposely do that thing.
The guy said one of the most effective tools of oppressive systems in Africa, including bodies like CAF,
it.
is delayed justice. You are told, don't protest, follow procedure, file a complaint, right? In Nigeria, go to court, right? But by the time the process ends, the outcome will have already taken effect. You understand? So we see it in football during the Senegal incident. Some people, arguing that teams should play, and come on, don't complain later. Say yet trophies are awarded before any ruling arrives, right? And there's no replay, right? We see the same pattern in politics, right?
Yes, no.
And elections, go to court. People are told, by the time you don't.
But the process is going on.
What is going on? You get? Say this is not a failure of systems. It is how corrupt systems protect themselves.
Yes, now.
Right.
You know why?
Let me finish. Right. Say delayed justice creates appearance of order, while denying real accountability. Right. Many Africans have seen this pattern play out. You understand? We don't see something happen in front of us. You are saying
Monday when IBK
fall into the ground.
IBK said, which was a very good argument, that the danger of Senegal walking out is, setting a dangerous precedent with
the one that Messi them didn't cause what?
Is good.
No, that the teams can potentially do it. And then you know what the danger is? The danger is that the next person who thinks that they can use SCAF to win Afcon go reason them well.
Do it too.
He go reason them well. Say
to end tournament.
No, this thing will not
work.
That's the real danger.
That's the thing. That thing Senegal did. as unprofessional as it is.
Yes.
As unprofessional as
What's
it is.
writing?
The next person.
I don't even think it was unprofessional.
No, it's unprofessional. You
With all
shouldn't
due
walk off
respect,
again.
I've changed my mind. Let me tell you. Wait, with all due respect, I've even now decided. Let nobody in Europe come and tell us that, because of the rules of the game, you don't walk out of a game. If not to walk out of a game, now we go to find accountability for Africa. Let people keep walking out.
Even I want to do for that side, I don't want to walk out.
It's all professional
This
to walk
side.
out in Europe, no problem. For Africa, we'll be walking out. That danger, yes. Everybody should walk out.
No country will try it again.
Everybody should be walking out.
No country will ever say you
That
want
say-
use referee or you want use
For that
power
Europe,
CAF.
this
You
Messi
won't
wey you
try it
talk.
again.
Wetin make Messi them call in team?
Messi go say anybody left the field.
Was it not because they said, the way they were treating Argentinian fans
Yeah,
that they were treating them like they didn't like it?
but you know that
Don't
one.
be say they cancel their goal.
That one, they've not started the game. They've not started the game.
Whether they not be because they
don't
come out,
schedule-
I made them
they don't
delay the
schedule the
game.
game.
They've not started. Like they never
No
start
be
the game.
because they come out, I
They
made
won't. They
them delay
won't
the
start.
game. You don't see when
They
they
won't
delay
start the
game
game.
for.
And they walked off.
And they walked
Start
off.
the game.
Uh-huh.
But you know that one is different.
How?
The same
How is it
thing.
different?
They won the
Because
pitch already.
Baba,
How?
they
They won the pitch
they
already.
knock batting on their fans.
How
That's why
is
they
it?
walked
How
off.
They didn't know
that's why they
about
walked off.
you know what's happening in the crowd.
So, yeah, exactly.
That
So let everybody
that
be
goal
walking
where they
off
disallow.
to get
That
their
goal where they
justice.
disallow, and that penalty where they give. You know, the same thing. You they knock the fans for head now.
Yeah.
You are not just doing it physically.
Yes.
It's the same thing.
Let everybody be walking
That
off.
thing you are
Let's
doing.
walk
It's the
off
same thing.
till
Let everybody be walking off.
Till-
So now,
Coach.
look at this context. Now, where we just give now. The guy is vice president at CAF. In country they host. Senegal go just dey there say no. Let us not be unprofessional. Let's play on. They don't pattern on our destiny. Now appearance on our just dey do.
And you know
If
the funny thing-
if
you know the
philosopher
funny-
once
you know the
said-
funny thing. They say Mane. I say Mane, great guy.
Relax.
I celebrate
Now
your
why
grace.
himself wait? May they walk up before he
I
in
celebrate
goodness.
your
come
grace.
up.
But I like what the Senegal players did. The coach called them. They come out, all of them.
That thing there.
Mendy was clapping.
Nothing don't sweet me reach
No,
that thing
bro.
for football in a long time.
Bro,
Baba,
See,
where I
Mendy.
was
Oh,
when that screen showed those players they come
see
out,
celebration.
everybody stand
Yes,
up.
now.
They say,
Everybody-
say,
Nothing don't sweet
that is
me.
the African spirit.
I tell
We say
Mendy.
make you no walk off. No, we love let
Mendy.
people walk off.
And
in
you know the
Africa.
funny thing? The coach was not even angry with Mane, like that Mane didn't
No,
follow
you
them.
don't do
He- when the players when the players went inside and the coach came out, he wanted to go and talk to somebody inside. That's when you hear Mane, he just pass. And they day your day. Don't
And
worry.
see,
You play good cup. Me, I
after
play
they
bad cup.
after the game don't end, the coach don't come out, don't apologize. Say, no problem.
He said,
But
we shouldn't
justice
have
has
walked
been
out.
served.
Yes.
See, he said
I don't collect the title.
He said we
Nah,
shouldn't
nah,
have
that
walked
one.
out. But the justice
Has been
was
served.
done.
Because now on our own time make I no talk so that Brahim Diaz go score that, and because if they no work out, Baba Morocco go smash that penalty in, and it's the last kick of the game.
you cannot finish
Match
now.
don't
Give
end.
me-
And I go give Baba. If you see the kind PR where Morocco, CAF and FIFA for do. If Morocco win that title, when I go forget say they do Ojoro for final because the kind rollout where you go here Morocco is the best Afcon we have ever seen. They play sweet football.
They are still even saying that
Baba,
it's the
when I
best
go
Afcon.
forget say anybody do Ojoro for final. That workout where they work out is sweet die. May God bless every single one of those boys wherever they are.
All
And
those
the
boys, they will be my heroes forever.
Heroes, their president was at
But
the airport
they-
to receive them.
But they hear say they fit ban them for World Cup.
Let them ban
problem.
them. They can't ban them from the World Cup.
If
They can't ban them from
if
the
they
World
give
Cup.
them 6 months.
If they ban them,
cannot
they
ban them from
cannot
the
ban them
World
from the
Cup.
World Cup.
so if they give them 6 months,
Baba,
Whatever
they
ban you
cannot
can give
ban them from the
you
World
cannot ban
Cup.
them from the
Israel
World
no play
What
World Cup.
do you want to do?
Israel no play World Cup.
I play qualifiers. I qualify.
Qualify,
You go ban me from the World Cup.
can't give
World Cup, they take back.
give Nigeria.
Let me say what they can.
No. Moving on.
Let me tell you why they can ban them, right?
Well, if they say
can
na
ban
Nigeria, they
them.
will give me the ban them. If na us, they go give.
Wait, though.
And they go PR go
See that Nigeria
start.
be the next in line to collect this thing.
If it's supposed to be us,
How you go take me
The
that?
kind of hope when we get there.
When we change
I never
If we
see
get
that.
hope for God like
cocaine.
this.
let's say Senegal and DR Congo. One of them will show us love finally.
oh no, we'll change the agenda.
Osimhen is still going to the World Cup. I say,
The kind of hope when we get this World Cup, teams are preparing friendly games. They will play before World Cup. We will try to this. They strategize how we will come out team when they go World Cup. Come back. Where I joke. You see the girl. Is there this thing Senegal has done? FIFA can come really hard on them. I think they come really hard on them.
What would that happen?
What happen?
How does it concern you?
Concern you? Coming hard on them and their World Cup slot. These things Senegal have done. It's unprecedented. FIFA can come really hard on them. I say they will come hard on them.
Yes. No,
but you know, concern World Cup ticket. That World Cup ticket, you go play qualifiers again for 2030.
I'm telling you.
Forget this one.
And that's the worst part though. Don't say that just not play qualifiers again. They want it automatically.
They just won't go in. They don't even want to take JRC playoff spots. They want just when they remove Senegal, just put them in.
Anyway, no. That was a great day for football. Great,
it was
great day for football. I don't. You know, you start watching football, right? But when you're growing up, you watch football, but you enjoy more football. You know, when you play with your friends. You know, the house sports, school against school. That's where you really like. That's where you feel the football in your blood. You know.
I saw something that I saved and I wanted to post it. Say the greatest danger to a society is not rebellion, but the gradual acceptance of injustice.
Yeah.
You know, when I saw this post, you know, somebody posted it, you know, because of this Senegal thing. When I saw this post, I said, the society will continue to decay if we sit down, fold our arms, because we don't want to scatter the status quo. No. You know, we want to be nice people.
The rule of the game, you can't walk off.
You know, you can't walk off.
We have that rule.
But you can rob me.
You see, there's nothing you are going to say. You see that thing Senegal did? It is for the betterment of African football.
Yeah.
Whether you like it or not, it was not a nice thing to do.
Yep.
But in the grand scheme of things, when any team thinks that they can manipulate the game and not want to win the game outside the pitch and not on the pitch, they will not think it again because they know that there is a possibility that this team
can destroy the entire tournament.
They can destroy the entire tournament. And CAF themselves, they go the reason say,
the power belongs to
the referees have to do better.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They will be thinking now that going forward, referees have to do better because now that the team has walked off, the entire integrity of the tournament can be brought into disrepute if another team walks out from a football game.
Yeah.
So the refereeing will be better. So don't worry. It's a very good thing.
There's not you go give statements. I say, look at it. No, get out for it. You know, as we blame Issa Hayatou, as Issa Hayatou stay rich. That's the one thing. Even say Issa Hayatou too, they work with you can tell that Baba nothing with the Blatter. The Blatter know this one know the Blatter pocket. But look at this this Infantino, he wants CAF to be where it is, so he can just be using CAF for anything he wants.
Afcon,
he say he won't do for 4 years.
Don't do for 4 years.
Don't go move up to 4 years.
Nations League. Waiting Nations League for what?
Now so they say they won't do this thing that time too now. That Super League for Africa.
Super League.
He say they want to do them every year. He's going to get all this is not Infantino agenda.
Copy and paste. You understand?
Infantino agenda.
That journalist ask him now, say you are going European way. Now so he shouts for that.
That's now. You know if he ask me a question, he carry billionaire ego.
That's what I'm saying now. You get when you are all these journalists, right? When you are a journalist, right? You have to understand the fundamental, principles of why you are a journalist and what makes journalism what it is, right? A lot of journalism is built on rebellion. You understand? Because your job is to ask difficult questions.
Yeah, very difficult ones.
You understand? Unfortunately, that is the remit of a journalist. You understand? You ask honest questions. They might be difficult. In fact, let me take the word difficult. Honest questions. This is what I think. This is the word on the grapevine, right? I am opportunity to sit down with you one-on-one. The common man on the street might not have the opportunity. So it is my job to take that and ask you that question, right? Now, the rest of the journalists that are in the room, if they roll by that same principle, right? The moment you shout down one journalist like that, everybody's carry their back. You understand? Everybody queues behind them and say, okay, next question, ask you the same thing. Next question, same thing. You understand? Because it's done to the other guy today. Tomorrow you have a question that you don't like, that the person speaking doesn't like.
Yeah.
It's Africa. Africa has
That's why. Shout out to Swore. I saw her, going back and forth with, the Moroccan journalist. I saw a video one time now. Was it not here in Nigeria? That was it not Amaju or one of those people? They were talking. One journalist he shouted the guy down.
This is when you're talking.
You didn't see that video?
Yeah, I saw it.
They feel like shouted the guy down, and the other boy sitting down there.
This is when you talk so I beg.
They all came together in the same bus. Somebody has watched it. Then you are now acting as if you didn't hear it. And say, President, sir. No. That we have.
That's why.
In fact, that was when I stopped, covering Super Eagles game. 2018.
I knew it was coming with
Bro, 2018, I swear. Imagine, this NFF president, I'm not going to mention him.
Which one is it? Is it in the last 10 years?
Don't be this one. I beg you. One of the NFF presidents. One of the NFF presidents.
Is it the last 10 years?
Baba, what's it be? I don't mention him.
Wait.
Shut up. He's saying,
What year was it?
No, it wasn't 2018. It wasn't Eddie Yawiri. Me, my house is easy to know. You they say
I have to close to DSS.
So there was this. I think
I don't know.
one of the coaches.
Get beard.
Don't worry. The coach, one of the coaches. I won't mention the coach's name. So it was. I think they found him for bribery and all of this. Then NFF sanctioned.
That's like 15 years ago.
No, it wasn't 15. They banned him for.
They try help.
They banned him for a year. Then press release and all of that. Everyone was saying, "Oh, person with a card for bribe. Why would you be banning him for 1 year and all of that?" But now, so we reach Uyo that day. They say we can collect accreditation. Now, so we jam NFF president. When NFF president begin, they give accreditation. So it's a pack. NFF pack all of us. NFF, imagine, pack all of us. They say, "You idiots, you are writing article that me, I ban someone for 1 year. Is 1 year not enough? Did he kill someone? Did he kill anyone?"
So, bro, what was the response to Amaju? What was the response to Amaju?
I don't know if it's Amaju.
You say get beers now. But in all of this, right?
That's what everybody look like. Nobody will say one thing like this.
Rufai, what's your problem?
Nobody will say one thing like this. I say, God, is this? She not alive.
You didn't say anything.
You didn't say anything. You
were there.
I wanted to say something, but they say me I don't talk.
Who said make you don't talk? Who are your mouth? Who said make you don't talk?
No.
All in all, right? I saw
It was the response.
And there were some Nigerian journalists, that don't people are first to
steady on.
If I begin to check 2 minutes ago,
people would like to be first to. People don't know how they've been neo-colonialized, they've been colonized and neo-colonized.
I think it's the Nigerian
so much that
journalists.
after you think it's a disgrace that Senegal, they thought because that's what the Europeans do. That's the right thing to say.
You shouldn't walk out.
Don't walk. It's disgrace. So in the moment you feel smart, right? Until the pushback happened, right? And I started seeing them. Crawl back into their shell.
Because it has now become cool. It has now become cool to be on the side of Senegal again.
On the side of Senegal again, right? And I saw a podcast, the Ghanaian podcast, right?
Has not recovered.
I don't know if you saw that podcast, Ghanaian podcast, right?
Yeah.
This guy made an absolute long range of points.
Yeah.
Right. The guy explained exactly what bad refereeing does to a game. Right. And it's not far from what I said, right? Not far at all, right? But the guy literally said, look, when the referee starts refereeing the game badly, the players know it. The players know it. It almost like you're putting a gag on them, right?
Yes,
they can't express themselves anymore.
That's why I hate it. I hate referees that are like very, high-handed. You're not a main character.
So
in the game.
yeah,
relax.
Anyway, I'm gonna leave it. I want us to finally touch base on this. I've been seeing this story going around, but I feel it is important to maybe mention it now that the team is still very much doing great things, and I think of course we spoke about Arsenal going to win the Premier League title, but I've seen more and more of this noise around the club, and this Solis actually said this. Solis said, so it's funny when you think about it, right? The season Arsenal will probably win the Premier League title, right, is the one that is justifiably doing the most damage to the perception of Arteta, you get, within the club's fan base, right?
I saw it, really good.
And I was thinking, how is that? That is a bit of it's like a paradox, you get. When the manager wins the title, they're
he's the best.
They're
He's
most
very
powerful,
good. He's
right.
Yeah.
But honestly, the last 2 weeks, I've seen my Arsenal fans say, you know what? Yeah, you're gonna win this title. Like you win this league, get out.
Yes, even after I win the league, a lot of Arsenal fans still want him gone.
Say, be like you win this league.
I want to ask senior
you
man a question, because I remember last year when Liverpool won the league, you said they were not very good. The league was just bad. If this Arsenal goes on to win the league now, do you have the same opinion of them?
No, I don't.
You think Arsenal are very, it's not that the league is very bad, it's that Arsenal are very good.
In all honesty, I don't think Arsenal have been that good. I personally don't think we've been that good. I just feel like there's a lot more variety to what we do than most teams. That's what I just feel.
Variety?
There's a lot more.
You say that variety.
There's a lot more. No, there's a lot more variety. In terms of, I was telling somebody last week that if there was ever a clear indication that Arsenal will win the league, it was last weekend. And the guy said, why? I said, in a weekend where the top three, incredible, the top three teams in the league, the top three teams on the table, failed to score a goal. Never happened before. On the same weekend, top three failed to score a goal. The only team that doesn't concede is Arsenal. And that's why they will win the title.
You have not answered my question.
I said, that's why they will win the title. No, I'm going to come to you. And why I mentioned that is because the variety in the Arsenal team means that we have different ways to approach problems.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I think that they've got variety. If we do not have the resources to win, we find a way not to lose.
Mm-hmm.
The days we do not play champagne football or play the best of our football, we find ways to win. That's why I say that they've not been that great, in terms of, for what you watch. They've not been smashing people, playing the best football every time. But they find ways to win. That's what the other teams don't have. And the funny thing is that I understand the frustration with Arteta because, it feels like every time you watch Arsenal, it still feels like he is holding the team back. And I like what he's done. I like where he's taken Arsenal to, but I'm starting to feel like you're holding this team back a lot. And the funny is that if you watch football, and I'm sure we all watch football with fine details. There was a move this week. What game was that? Nottingham Forest, where Zubimendi plays a pass gives the ball to Saliba. Saliba progresses the ball. Two players come to press Saliba, and Zubimendi steps into a defensive position and gives him an angle to take the ball back. Saliba was asking Zubimendi to go Step forward. Let's break that press and attack.
Go up, yeah.
But Zubimendi, it feels like that's the manager's mindset that, it's better to keep the ball than to try to progress the ball. And you see that in a lot of Arsenal plays, where there's a lot more, conservativeness to.
No, there is that.
There's a lot more conservativeness to, okay, let's keep the ball instead of, trying to progress it so that we don't lose it. So Arsenal fans clearly traumatized because we haven't won the title. That's why, let's just get to the finishing line. Whatever we do, get to the finishing line. But once we get to the finishing line, the football we play has to be a conversation. And that's why Arteta has to do better. I think that he's holding the team back in games where you feel like, come on, we've got to go gung-ho. We need to go now. You still see Arteta, feeling that need to, what? In the end, we can take a draw.
I've seen, I like the point you made. I've seen the comments where people say, oh, no, but you guys praise Jose Mourinho for the same thing. And I want to make a bit of an iteration to that argument, right? That
we don't praise Jose for the same thing, though.
Jose Mourinho, as famously said, every team I went to, right, I built the team based on the strength of the players.
Yeah.
Right. So when I went to Porto, my team at Porto, we were incredible at, I think it was a counter pressing high and counter pressing and winning the ball back. When I went to Chelsea, I've forgotten, but when we went to Madrid, they were great at counter attack. So So I adjust this thing. It is what Arteta is doing with the team. Right? I don't have a problem. First of all, I have a problem winning. To win, but on the over a 38 game course, right? What I sense that is happening is that when you finally had all the tools, right, to totally play two types of football, right? Arsenal have the tools to play defensive and have the tools to go ultra attacking. You get. There are some games where it's a no-brainer. They need to go and destroy the team. Those games, they end up scraping that game by the odd goal. And I think that as a fan, over time, that would just make you feel like, I don't think this is... I think that what's going to happen is that in the game where we need to actually destroy it in the big game, right? That is not a light switch. You can't turn it on. Because teams have to build momentum.
Yeah.
You get. So, for example, if you have Odegaard needs to fill the undertone in the team that my job is to create here. You get. I need to go out there and spray. I need to go out there and play line breakers. Over time, you can't get to a big game like Bayern Munich, let's say in the semi-final, right? And you suddenly tell him, we need to go toe-to-toe with these guys. No, he's not going to do it. So that is where I feel like I think where the fans are a bit more, discontent.
So I'll just make an example of Liverpool against Spurs in the Champions League final. I think the position Arteta is now is a position where it is more like a do or die thing for him. He needs to win the league in his head. Yeah. Like he won't whatever
in his head, outside his head, in everybody.
He must win the league.
No,
this is it. Arsenal's style of play in the Champions League is actually very different from how they play in the Premier League.
Yeah.
I've seen Arsenal's games in the Champions League. They are more expressive. They really want to attack. But the Premier League I think Arteta is doing everything. See, let's keep this thing safe. We have 8 points in the bag. Let's try and conserve this thing. Because in the end, as much as, football is only entertaining to the fans. That's the truth. It's business for the players and also for the manager, for the owners.
For me, I feel like Arteta is crazy. So first of all, you have to make the distinction. When people say, you guys praise Jose for the same thing. No, it's not the same thing. First of all, what you said, planning is according to the strength of the players Jose used 100
to have. Points, man, most goals.
That's one. Then two is that Jose is not the coach that says, this guy is an attacking player. This guy is an attacking player, but because my system, I want to be conservative first. Yeah. This guy can't express himself as much. No, that's not Jose. Jose lets people loose. Hazard, Cristiano Ronaldo, Mesut Ozil. Is so
Joko.
You get so is the only thing is you're going to work hard for the team.
Yeah, of course.
And then this is how we're going to defend.
It's a given.
But our attack, Baba, if we're going all, we're going all. Jose is not. I see this Arsenal under Arteta, and and for me, I feel like that, and I've said it before. That's what I think has held Odegaard back. Odegaard is the captain of the team. He carries the identity of the manager onto the field every time he plays. So you see Odegaard, no be saying now the type of player Odegaard when be. He get ball with winger they run through, defender they try backpedal catch the winger, you don't tread them. Now the kind player win be, but other guy go carry the ball.
Yeah, he won't do that.
Go turn around.
Play safe.
Because ball security is more important. They don't want to be counter pressed. They don't want to lose and have to defend with chasing back to goal. They don't want to do. So it's not the same thing.
Yeah, I agree.
At all.
Yeah.
It's not the same thing. If you see Jose go to a team, and most of the time Jose does it when he feels like my team is not good enough to go toe-to-toe with
Not
this
for
team.
everyone.
It's not for everyone. If Jose plays a game against it was like when it was at Man U and they were going to play Ajax in the final. And United fans say, we are sitting back against Ajax. Now, I don't know this Ajax. He has done his job. A year after they got to the semi-finals in the Champions League, he knew how good the Ajax team was on the ball. This team, they built to go and play on the ball. And that time, I think it was maybe the first season of Jose.
Yeah.
This team is not built to go and play on the ball. When Jose came second time to Chelsea and was able to bring Fabregas into the team, I beg you, find the clip, especially first out of the season, of that Jose Chelsea second time coming. See the kind of football where they play. That was the time Fabregas did that assist now.
Yeah, to
Shola.
Yeah.
The type of football so it's about what players do I have. If you are good enough to hold the ball and play, Baba, look at the Madrid team of pick. So it's not the same.
I saw
pick one, drop one, discard the other one.
Sell the
Fabregas,
Sell the
Bruno,
whole team.
and Ozil.
Ha! Which kind of nonsense? This what they do.
I can say for free.
What if that?
I already know that Fabregas is going.
Going to where?
No. Let's continue now. We are not picking anything.
I go punch you.
We are not picking anything.
I already know that Fabregas is
We are
going.
not see, if I have those three in my team, my brother,
You know who remains?
I don't have a DM. No wahala. See, if I want run through my team, run through it.
Ozil
I'm going
starts.
to start all three of them.
Ozil starts.
Run through my team. I don't have a DM. I don't have any. No wahala.
Ozil will finally start, Cha.
Ozil go start.
Let me my own.
Ozil go start.
I start Ozil. I think Ozil.
I'll bench
I think
Fabregas.
Ozil.
One more.
In leave it.
Ozil is the Messi of the midfield.
Yeah. Ozil will start.
Yes.
Like Ozil, like
doesn't
one
start.
Messi is to attack.
Ozil-
Ozil is mean.
There's no way Ozil doesn't start.
Ruva is the Messi of McTominay. I say, which kind of description? Right, you know, now they say talk for Twitter. And say,
I wanted
That's how
to.
you be talking for group one. This what's his name? This Aston Villa lad.
Rogers.
This Rogers is the
Chamberlain.
Messi of Oxley Chamberlain.
Yeah, it's-
He be like the guy here.
What does
The
that
guy
mean?
change it for him. He started his score.
bend them.
By the way, I think Thomas Tuchel has two big name drops off his sleeves for the World Cup.
For the World Cup.
He
I
took
think
a
there's no
shot.
way he will not drop. There's going to be a big name.
They
drop.
that's two big. No, I said two.
He will not drop Bellingham. Oh. That thing
No,
you
he
are
will
saying,
never
don't-
drop Bellingham.
If
He will never drop
drops
Bellingham.
Bellingham, they will set fire in his house.
But I think that
He will never drop
Tuchel will
Bellingham.
do a two name big drops.
He would not.
Bomb drops, right? Two. I mean, I don't know yet, but
No, you can't drop.
I can
Foden
see.
now.
He
I
can't
see-
drop Foden for
Foden
player.
is
For the
darling.
football. Foden is not supposed to go.
See, it's like you people don't know these English people. Oh.
probably drop Eze.
By the way,
He can drop his.
Yeah, he can
when I
drop
see
it.
the
He can drop
when
his.
I-
He's
when I-
That one won't
not
be. He won't
He's
be
not a
standard.
big. Not,
when I see the body feints where men will do for Semenyo.
I settle down.
Bruno Gundo,
Settle down.
Cunha, Bruno.
Now one match. Make una relax.
Just gonna calm down.
Bro,
Now one match.
you see,
You go now,
you see,
Declan
I know all those idiot Man U players.
The match
Once they see Man City, they are prick, they strong.
Yeah,
They
of
go
course.
they run.
The match
They go they
They
run.
love
Next game now they no go run.
the match
Yeah,
finish, I
yeah,
see
bro.
carry the whole menu. I say, Baba.
Now one
I
game.
say na one game,
He's
he's-
playing for a place on the team. Now one
free
game.
men, free
Same
men,
thing
oh.
with that idiot Vinicius to do. Small thing, you got to don't
Now, I don't think I will ever agree with Carga or anything. I just agree with him on that one. He said, don't be crying in the tunnel. The coach got fired because of you. Why are you forming like
You
crying in the
understand?
tunnel?
Who was crying?
Vinicius now. When they boo them, now he was doing as if he was.
Come with the
Oga come here.
That invest.
I see me, I see-
They know how the coach.
Wetin dey try talk? Wetin dey try talk?
That character.
Na rubbish him do now.
They know how the coach.
Ingo learn lesson. He didn't believe saying that's why United go play every week.
Meanwhile, Roy Keane, by the way, Roy
You say you go learn lesson.
Roy Keane no just gree. Roy Keane say which guy? Who be all these coaches where they go hire for Man U?
No,
the
Roy-
guy
Roy
no
Keane
gree.
is-
You know. They say he has more beef with the guy.
Oh yeah, him and
Small
Carrick have a
beef.
small.
They have
that is
yeah,
small, you know,
beef, yeah.
back and forth.
And you know his wife, Carrick's wife,
Made a comment.
made a comment into Roy, back in the day when Roy
Yep.
Keane was criticizing.
Yep.
You know, Carrick when Carrick was playing. his wife. I don't know why women just feel like they have a need. If footballers, like sports person's life, you think you should have an opinion publicly.
Oh, your husband now.
No, your husband, but keep the shut that mouth. What business do you know? What do you know?
Now I like Messi wife. She know they talk anything.
Shut up. Like he's not. So no, he's not. See, and even if it's not sports, your husband has a professional life. Your opinion, at best, is to him, not for the public. Keep your mouth shut because you can do more damage to him
by saying
anything. He may agree with you with the thing you are saying, but the public
you can do more harm to him.
You can do more harm to him. So apparently,
even in his place of work,
Roy Keane don't criticize Carrick that time.
Yeah,
Carrick was he was winding down at that 2013 time. His wife don't come put mouth. Roy Keane knows they hide mouth. He don't give him back. He say he has a loud mouth.
Yeah, he has a loud mouth.
So they get small beef. So Rocky just the reason say, why are you bringing this guy back and blah blah blah. So they said they didn't even allow Rocky. They said they didn't allow Rocky to interview.
Yeah, Sky wanted to. Sky requested that Carrick speak to this guy. United said no. Because Rocky will back down. Rocky literally Ten Hag literally came out from the game. He standing on the touchline. The thing about Rocky is respectful in what he's saying. He won't. So what I don't like is the guys who, when they see you, right, they suddenly become very overly nice. Friendly. You understand? Yeah. Now, it doesn't mean that you fold you ready to angle for a fight. No. But the least you can do is maintain. You understand your stand, right? All being politely.
Yeah, Licha. You saw the stuff, Licha and
it was like people
you're talking about.
So the point is, I saw Ten Hag came over. Rocky asked him, why do you do this? Why do you do this, right? And Ten Hag could, people can appreciate when you are just being objective, right? So when Ten Hag was leaving, it was like Roy, no problem, yada. And he left. Roy was like, oh, of course, said, do you have some tickets for this? So you can tell, right? But when you now meet the player, right, and you now suddenly switch positions. I don't know.
You saw when Van Dijk, at the heat of Liverpool's really bad run, and Rooney was like, he doesn't think Van Dijk is doing enough, for the team in distress and all of that, and Van Dijk told Rooney, he said as a former pro, I expect a lot more grace, from me. And, it's a very nice conversation. And Rooney stood his ground.
And then next game, Van Dijk went and stunk up the place again.
Scott and Ungo, I'll be waiting.
Rooney go do that.
Rooney no dey fear anybody. Rooney no dey fear.
No, it's hard to insult Rooney because Rooney is literally like, how you want to Rooney. But anyway.
Why you say answer Walcott like that?
When did you answer Walcott? Okay, yeah, Walcott.
And this team.
What was saying?
What question is that?
No, but it's good. At least it's for clicks.
You know, tear the team apart.
You said this United team now.
Walker was saying he's 20.
The Champions League winning team.
United. How would they do against this Arsenal team? And
against this Arsenal team.
And Rooney said, we'll smash them.
We'll tear them apart.
Yes, smash them.
This Arsenal team. Against that man, you will win
OA Champions. Rooney said we'll smash.
No job reach for.
He no go reach for, but I think they will beat them. But he no go reach for.
No. The word is
Rooney.
They will tear them apart.
They will not. Don't worry.
You just say Saliba, I go see
Rooney. Arteta will put a structure in a way that you will struggle. You will win. You win. You know why you win?
Civil engineer.
You know why you can win.
Civil engineer.
Did you see why it's valid to Timber?
No, hold on. Wait. Who?
It's about.
They win, but it took more than 2 goals.
When you chop back, that's doing something.
But that's an 18-year-old kid.
No, but you're chopping back.
No. He
not getting back.
He didn't dribble Timber, but he got past Timber.
No, he chopped back.
He got the better of him.
He got past. What are you saying?
He chopped back.
He got past Timber.
He did not.
Multiple times.
He no
dribble out.
So
when you say dribble,
the point I was making, the point I was making is that the reason that team will beat this Arsenal team because there were too many special players in that team.
Yeah, but now we talk now.
That something. So that one you say you will beat 4.
You go collect 4.
You know go collect 4.
Who did that midfield?
Ronaldo day. If he hold free kick like this, hit him 30 yards, top corner.
You funny.
Rooney day, free old ball outside 18 smash.
You go collect 4.
Baba, you will not enter that 18.
Baba, they no need enter now. What do they need
enter? I'm just telling you. Because 2 weeks ago, Liverpool fans they shout, see where we play Arsenal.
No vex.
See how we play Arsenal. 95 minutes, 11 touches inside the Arsenal box.
Baba, no vex.
First leg.
No vex.
95 minutes. 11 touches inside
this
the
your
box.
defense.
So,
was it better?
You will not enter the box.
This your defense. Was it better than Terry Cavallo? Or was it better than Terry Cahill himself? This your defense.
And Ferreira, right back.
Was it better than Terry Cahill?
By the way, and they played fewer games.
You can argue.
Saliba and Gabriel have kept more clean sheet as a partnership than Terry and Cavallo.
They're not still better than Cavallo and Terry.
They are not better.
104 games. Terry and Cavallo did 88 games. Put that in context.
Let's see. He won't say it now.
Say that one. Repeat that.
He won't say that part.
Repeat
They
after
kept
him.
more clean sheet.
He's a politician now. He won't say it now.
I'm not a politician. Please don't say
This
that.
is what a
I'm not
politician does.
No, I'm particularly not a Nigerian politician.
This is what a politician does. Because you leave out that part. If you say Wale don't know that part now, we go leave and moving on.
I want us to wrap it with.
By the way,
I want us to wrap it with. Someone said, say Saka is a clever lad, to be fair. You know,
I was about to ask him
say,
about
say, say fully one Arsenal fan in the club.
I
So you don't think he's world class? 300k a week. 10 Premier League goes in 2 years.
What's happening to
Wait, so Saka is not world class?
Saka. No, hold on. You know,
Don't say that too. Saka is not world class.
Hold on. Saka this season has been.
Is Saka world class?
I think Saka is world class.
I agree.
I think Saka is world class. Saka this season has just been. If he's honest with himself, I think he has. It's in a really poor season for him by his very high standards.
Which high standard be that?
No, it's very high standards because the numbers. You only have to.
What's the numbers in the high standard?
No. You have to
What's
only
his
look
best numbers?
at. No. You have to look at the numbers. Goal and assist.
Last season? What was it?
No, last season cannot be in question because
So what's his big?
Has he ever done 25?
What's his best season?
goal and assist?
Yeah.
He has done
He has
25.
done
Goal
it.
alone.
No, yeah, goal and assist in a season. He has done it. He has, Wale. He has.
In all competitions, please check.
Wale,
Get your stats
He
right.
has. He has
See
done
that man
it.
don dey put. You know where you want to do.
Wale, goal and assist
You know where you enter websites where maybe you want buy something, you dey find what you want buy. Say, make I use filter. You say cheapest to highest between this and this.
In alphabetical order.
So you never come see what you say. Let me go and click another filter. And see no man
Saka-
add filter. Just like say no in all competitions.
He's going through such a bad run that is affecting his normal game. And when a player, you know, this player likes to do things like this, plays like this, and all of a sudden, that pressure of, oh, he hasn't scored in a while, is really affecting him because he is moving really mad.
I mean, let me say something.
Really mad.
Let me say
Because,
something.
you know, Saka normally would, you know, when he was, when Saka, in the peak of Saka's powers, Saka would run- No, in terms of when he's playing really well. Saka is a guy that you look at and say he makes the right decisions all the time. He picks the right balls all the time. He knows when to shoot. He knows when to cross. These days, Saka does not know when to cross. He doesn't know. He feels like if I'm in a position to shoot, the goal at the
See that thing I was telling you about being defensive.
the Chelsea goal.
Now you have needed him to play.
He's taking something away
Now
from
you
the
are
game. That's what
Chelsea,
happens.
the Carabao Cup game.
yeah.
The goal that Gyökeres scored. If you go and see the videos were
Should have been a
Your
foul.
is actually
This
very
has-
slow.
this
Your
has-
is actually
video-
very slow. Like,
the
Arsenal
videos
robbed
were
us twice in that game.
They threw ball to Saka. Gyökeres makes a run, and I've told people, I said, this thing that you people are saying, oh, Gyökeres has failed. Gyökeres hasn't failed.
But he's in trouble.
The service has not come. Gyökeres runs into a space,
And doesn't get the pass.
and Saka doesn't cross the ball.
Yeah.
It
I've seen
chops
different
back.
Yeah,
situations.
before the ball, then
Before-
came, before he then came
He
back.
makes runs.
When he went,
If you don't do fair,
when
square like this.
when
Well,
Gyökeres
say there's no
when
video- no video
Gyökeres
see
scored
me,
the
but
goal
he
and
get-
Saka
nah,
went
Osimhen
to
go dey run,
celebrate,
no
he
go pass.
pushed him away.
I saw that
He
clip.
was really angry
I did tell you.
against Inter Milan. The same thing happened. Declan Rice plays Saka in with 2 Arsenal players. Saka goes on target because he's desperate to score. He's desperate to, I need to get back to scoring so that I can get my. So it's really affecting his game, and I hope the manager can help him because
just to add, Saka has done 34 goals and assists
in a season.
So 34, 25.
So he needs to get his head down because he's a really, really incredible footballer.
Yeah.
He's for what he brings to the team, and he's not played so badly. He's not just taking.
Do we need to review that world class?
I think
he needs to win.
He's world class.
My own is that you have to win. You have to win something.
So I was going to say that because I saw it.
Talking, we win the league and the Champions League.
You start calling for Ballon d'Or.
Different
No.
Come on.
So
Declan Rice.
I was going to say that.
They're pushing Declan Rice for Ballon d'Or conversation. The British media, not me.
Not me.
Don't say Arsenal fans.
African
British
football,
media.
What to do our own
British media. It's not me. It's not me.
Stadium.
It's not even Arsenal fans. The British media.
They're
pushing Declan. I'm telling you that there's a real conversation that if Arsenal wins the league and the Champions League, there's a real conversation that they will push Declan Rice for the Ballon d'Or. They'll push it. I'm telling you.
I see one tweet.
You didn't see the interview with Jamie Redknapp, and Jamie Redknapp was asking him about the Ballon d'Or, and he was so shy. Like, where you go carry me put for this conversation? Like, he's not interested in it because he not know where in the. He knows where he is as a footballer.
Declan Rice is a very good player.
I see one tweet. Someone say breaking news. Say Eric Ten Hag has said yes to Real Madrid. The problem is that Real Madrid has come.
When I see that, I laugh. Say the problem is if Madrid no ask him anything.
I said yes.
Yes for what? Is he yes for what? You want to come and do stadium tour. Now stadium tour,
they'll push him there.
See what I was going to say.
They open it up for him.
Guy, that thing too funny.
What is
when I saw it there, when I saw the first part, I knew the person was onto some bullshit. But I don't know what be the bullshit there about. Tenaga said yes to Madrid. I knew that this motherfucker is on some bullshit. So the way he can't give space. So the problem is that Madrid didn't ask him anything. People they think, guy.
People they think.
The guy don't watch it. They give the guy hair like this. They say Real Madrid are known to agree a deal with Ten Hag Savin. One Croatian name like this. He get hair like this.
Speaking of which, now because Madrid are a very big club, that's what's that boy's name? That has now gone to Leon. That boy is a serious player.
The boy can strike the ball.
Aside from striking the ball, the boy strikes the. See, that boy is what 19.
He's now 20.
No. That boy is at least 26. 26. That ball doesn't strike the ball like a young person.
Now Brazilian now, so he's very positive.
Brazilian. Pedro don't be Brazilian.
No, but you know the advantage a lot of these Brazilians have. I was telling somebody, when
the way
Esteban. Once Esteban had that absolute blinder against Barcelona, so the guy was asking me, how is he this young and playing like that? I like, see in Brazil, the way they develop players is not the way a lot of teams in Europe. Because you can see a player like that Esteban, before he's maybe 18, he don't play like maybe 100 games.
Yes, now. Stadium, 60,000.
He don't play like 100 games. So he's
20,
when you bring him to Europe, you are comparing him to a 21-year-old European.
Yeah.
He has played so many games, physical games, packed stadiums.
Let me even tell
pressure game.
You hardly see
in Copa. You know Copa Libertadores, like the version of the South American version of the channel. Be like war.
Yeah.
War. Now war. Like when you play those kind of competition, you are ready to go to Europe. When they come to Europe, the only problem they have is language. say pressure, intimidation,
language, and not having a family around.
Yeah, so that's the only problem they have. Say for field, the ball no be problem.
So in that, you see the Saka thing that we talked about. What I was going to say that time was that
Anthony no go through that process.
There's a chance. There's a chance.
You're still traumatized.
What was the problem of Anthony?
There's a chance that is a league problem. Saka is not the only winger struggling. A lot of wingers in the Premier League are not getting goals as they used to.
We are Neto. Look how Neto.
Every single person is struggling, bro.
Neto.
In fact,
even if the whole league,
even
all the
strikers,
wingers is called 10-10.
Even strikers. Haaland is the only one that's himself now.
Alan is impervious to criticism.
Please. So himself don't do maybe 7 games without scoring or 8 games.
So
everybody, we have not seen a striker in Premier League now in a while that's like, come rain, come sun. 1 goal, 1 game. Or in 2 games, at least he go score 1. Like everybody,
he go Thiago.
Ekitike said don't slow down.
No,
It's the same thing I'm saying.
You guys have cut on Thiago now.
When I put that time on my top 5 for my FPL, waiting on talk. That guy, even if not penalty or make it.
No, the guy is good.
Media boy enter, he go enter.
That good, steady on that one first.
His goal scoring technique is excellent.
But he's old, he's old.
Steady on that.
He's not quick, right? Which is something that you see a lot of strikers now. Right? He's not quick.
It's not possible.
Right? He's like Ivan Toney. Do you understand? He strikes the ball very well.
Like Ivan Toney?
Yeah, physically.
I'm telling you, he's like Ivan Toney. He's like kind of.
That's why I said you explain himself.
Yeah,
what do you mean he's like Ivan Toney?
Physically.
Ivan Toney.
Let him
relax now. What's Ivan Toney's best feature, right? Is Ivan Toney's ball striking. You understand? The guy Ivan Toney brings the ball down. He knows his technique is great. He can put it in where he wants to put it. You can't touch him with that, right? Ivan Toney is not quick.
Ivan Toney's hold-up play was incredible too.
That's why I needed him to say, what do you mean?
This guy's
that guy is not half the player Ivan Toney
He's not.
That guy is not half the player.
How many goals has scored now?
Thiago is 24 years old. How?
He's a young man. Now Brazilian now.
He's 24.
He's Brazilian.
24.
They born him for hospital. No be
midwife.
Midwife home.
Maybe.
Well,
they born him.
Well, 24. The point is that every winger is struggling in the Premier League because, Babami, the way people they tackle wingers now for Premier League, they go put 2-3 players on you.
It's very hard.
And
it's very hard though.
Premier League is now starving. Premier League doesn't really have
I don't know if
take on skillful, dribble. Like you don't have a lot now in the Premier League. So people, before you to go past people now, you have to know how to dribble because they go put 2 people on you. Semenyo know they dribble like that. What they talk now? Semenyo is at his best when they do transition. They just give him a run at people.
Semenyo doesn't dribble.
Semenyo
finds space.
That's why if you put Semenyo in a structured, if he plays against a structured defense too, he himself no fit dribble, get past people like that.
I want men to do last week.
He no fit. This your body they sweet have gone,
bro.
So wingers are having a hard time in the league, and when Saka plays, they go put one person join the defender with it. So wingers are having a hard time.
When they say somebody's world class, after all this people you don't talk.
The
reason they give you, the reason they confer on you the world class tag, right? Is that
make things happen.
You're unplayable.
Vinicius
world class.
Saka is unplayable now.
No, hold on. Is Vinicius world class?
But he has not scored in like.
No.
We don't have to review anything. Vinicius is world class.
Please.
He has won the Champions League. He has won La Liga. He has won the Champions League. He's played significant roles in there.
We don't define that many times.
But the reality is that the Vinicius that we are seeing now, is it the Vinicius that we saw last year?
So
You cannot tell me because all of a sudden Saka is having a bad season. All of a sudden he doesn't know how to play. No. It's a very sick conversation to have.
No. You say Fisher has won La Liga, one is.
No, I'm just saying.
What has Saka won? Saka gave him one class.
He has won the FA Cup.
You
see all these insults. He
has won the FA Cup, won the Community Shield.
Which one be insult?
Where is that Arsenal logo? They go high Community Shield. See. Una fit just make God vex like this. God will just vex. Say all this one won at the lab. Arsenal will just win 4 trophies this year.
Because now only you get God now.
Arsenal will just win because the way it looks, Arsenal will win at least 2 trophies this season.
So Champions League and Premier League.
At least 2.
So every cup and Carabao Cup.
Arsenal will win at least 2 Champions League. But if Arsenal wins the Carabao Cup. If Arsenal wins the Carabao Cup, Arsenal win 4 trophies this season.
Okay.
If Arsenal wins the Carabao Cup, mark my words, Arsenal win 4. Arsenal win the league, win the Champions League, win the FA Cup.
Love it.
If Arsenal wins it, the only way it doesn't happen is if they don't win the Carabao Cup. If Arsenal wins the Carabao Cup, because the Carabao Cup is a match at the thick of the season finishing. The kind of confidence it will go in that group, it will be Arsenal will be unstoppable.
Don't come and tell us later it's because of one injury.
No, I'm just saying unstoppable.
Okay.
Unstoppable.
Sorry. What if you're already out of the Champions League before the Carabao Cup final?
This is only you get sent. That's what Yama say. Yama say, don't worry, we'll be back here next year. They come on with
that question.
I think I never chopped since Monday.
What if they come on to you before
you
Oh my God! Please, can we finish the show?
He said, if we win the Carabao Cup, we win 4 trophies. What if they don't come up to you before match?
You don't see how you walk out for stadium. Wait, he look me. I think he will ask me better.
No, but I agree with Senior Man. Not the 4 titles, but I think that
I want to count how many.
I think that the Champions League most likely should be the way it has gone so far.
Yeah.
With all the teams, the big teams, everything. Arsenal should win the Champions League. They should. Arsenal are playing like a proper cup team. They're playing more like a cup team than a league team.
The Champions League and the Premier League. Like
that's
Arsenal
not what I said.
No, I'm asking
this season.
I'm asking, what does it look like? Is the Champions League easier for them or the Premier League?
I think the Champions League is easier for them. How the Champions has gone now. And you see this thing I was saying now about Premier players, wingers struggling Premier League. The game is 2 kg in Premier League. Like the money has been so evenly distributed. The smaller teams, anybody, you have to be careful of anyone, like anybody.
But who would have thought that Sunderland come to the Premier League for the first time in donkey years?
Yes.
Bro, no team
has beaten them at
home. And won.
Senior man, not only that. Sunderland came
back.
I can
buy Xhaka.
They bought Xhaka. Do you understand?
Can Roma buy Xhaka?
Can Roma buy Xhaka? So when you see the game you played,
they priced him from a title-winning team,
bro. The game you played against Inter Milan, I dare say, if Arsenal won't be that, front foot expansive against a Bournemouth in the league.
You know why? Because they will sit deep.
I think the market is not good now. I tell you now.
No,
we don't tell you say
the market now
win back.
Yeah, but what yesterday?
Absolutely. You see one shot where
you like him before. I don't know what's going to happen.
You see one shot where he hit like this. See the guy they strike ball. They put ball like this. The guy they strike ball across. If you see, if Ryan had no break, I don't know why.
That Thuram.
By the way, Thuram is very good. Very good.
He's a good player. You see the UB?
I don't know where you want to
just slow.
It's so slow.
No waiting.
Come over here.
He's not a good player.
Somebody that starts for France is not a good player.
He's not a good player.
He does,
bro.
He can take stuff around now.
Bro, go to the World Cup, bro. Shebi now you be coach or Didier Deschamps. Now Didier Deschamps be coach. Shebi now you.
You see one-on-one they gave them. They gave him. Like yesterday.
The
striker they miss one-on-one.
Where this guy blocked.
They were game when play against
Mosquera block.
No, he can go up.
Okay.
You know, see game when he play against Barca last
It
season.
wasn't. It was the angle was against him.
But that game a lock.
So you know good.
I said that luck. That's a win match.
I told him that time. I said, this Patrick Dogu, you have bought a very good player.
Yeah,
Calm down.
Put it on ice.
Calm down.
No, put it on ice.
Baba, you don't need to put anything on ice.
You don't get sent, buddy. You don't get sent, buddy. You can't play.
Put it on ice.
You know to get sent. Like
From say you don't get sent.
No, you see, there are players who this thing where we they talk say to pass ball. There are players who are on the pitch because they have certain qualities that can help a team. Say if you isolate them, they're not too savvy
And
like
sports
that.
now.
Yeah.
When I boxing.
Baba, they watch Serie A. You don't. I was watching Patrick
watch
Dogu at Serie A.
Person will be 19 now. That means you were watching him at 17.
Before United scouted him,
that's
the season before the Man U signed him, I was watching him. The boy was
As an 18-year-old,
the coach just they use him, they run.
So what?
They
So
run.
that's what
He's
I
an
say.
athlete.
That's
He's
what
an
I say. You put it on
When
ice.
you now go and tell him, I see this tactical thing cross.
I don't agree.
He knows Sabio.
18-year-old player.
What I think
now
is
you dey
this.
judge like
He's
this.
still a
When he
young
become
man.
Arsenal player now,
He's
make I no hear any complaint. No.
What I think is Dogu.
It's DeMarco Arteta wants.
I said
wing back.
put it on ice. But
Okay,
where
player at the
they're
back.
currently using him, right? He can progress the ball. Jesus
Yes,
Christ.
he can. Of course, he can run.
Dogu,
you,
take
they
his,
don't
I
want
take
play.
his ball, arrive it there.
Yeah, of course he
No, he
can.
can run,
He
he
can.
can
He
Even
can
now,
run.
when DiMarco do again.
Maybe Arteta want to play at the back.
See, Arteta, the only thing we'll ever do now to run mad.
Bro,
Arteta don't buy defenders.
bro, I see one link. They say, "Oh, Arsenal linked with." Because I subscribe to some of the journalists who give daily updates on. I thought, "Oh, Arsenal linked with Real Madrid youngster." Me I can't be excited. I don't go open them. I started Arsenal have been tracking the Real Madrid young defender. I just delete them.
Arteta and defenders.
I know read them again. I say, Oga, what is that thing you are doing? What oil do you want to discover with defenders?
Bro. Is the way he, Baba.
I just read the thing. I just see defenders.
So you watch.
That's why he needs to leave.
You watch Luis Mascali now, and you don't see the magic anymore.
No, he's not a defender.
That's what I'm
He's not a
saying.
defender. He's not a defender. He has never been a defender. He was just doing a job.
Listen now.
If you give him with person where they run,
they play well that
You
time.
don't hear the point I'm trying to make, right?
Okay.
When the young player breaks into the team, right, it is the points they have the least information about the first team, right? They burst on because of their default mode.
Youthful
You understand?
exuberance.
You understand? Bro, he thinks Masquerade was doing last year when I saw him play.
Bro, that game against PSG.
My goodness, you know. I watch him now. I'm like the glitter
Who
is.
they played for
I don't see the
Martinelli?
glitter in the kid. Like it's almost like it's like when you
Nah,
buy
Arteta
when
works now.
you buy
They
when
give her
looks. You
instructions.
understand? It's almost like they've like
Nah, Arteta
law
work.
like. So I'm
Don't
like,
they give her instruction?
I saw that one Auto Marseille.
Yeah, I'm happy for him. I'm happy
you
for
see,
him.
that's what I'm saying.
He needs to go and prove himself
Speaking
under
of which, that
a
was
very good
But I don't let me
manager.
finish that.
Top
This
player.
about Hendrick. Aside from hitting the ball,
You watch Leon game,
bro.
on Sunday.
But you see that Hendrick, how quick and how
watch
easy
the
he
game.
goes past people.
Me, I don't
God.
even know say Sabi play like that.
Bro, the guy and
No, they call
See
him
one
young,
go where the
call him
Pele
young
score last
Pele. Young Pele for
I
a
don't
reason,
even know.
bro.
see what they made us go last week?
I don't know say
the way he chip this guy.
No. You see the move where make for a chip the goalkeeper.
I know.
Oh Jesus!
No,
Christ.
that Hendrick, that
He's
game
a ball.
impressed me.
I was
First game
impressed.
scored,
I watched that
second
game.
game assisted, and I don't understand a young player like that. Hendrick no dey scared to shoot ball from anywhere.
No. Once you don't roll, I'm out.
He go dey 30 yards out. He go knock
Yeah.
shot.
He's hitting it.
Baba, you want score from there?
No.
Bro, there was one game last season. Mbappe dey here. Vinicius dey here.
Yeah. Wait, he no green
This
pass.
guy, the person say, the commentator say, you have to score. That thing wey
He
you
no
shoot,
pass. Oh,
you got score. Omo, that boy enter.
yeah. I remember that.
But
goal.
two of them looking like this. This boy, you dey crazy. So
But guess who did it first? Yeah. Someone said Patrick looking sharp in the private training. Said this Bill shouts, man. Might not end up looking so silly after all. But don't go at that Bill.
yeah. Probably.
Now the leg now.
what leg?
My
Now
God.
the left
He
leg.
doesn't
now.
have the left leg of that guy.
Now,
Even
Wale
his
show me
right
the-
foot.
Wale just show me the video.
So that
now.
mean-
You
People
get
wey
it.
God need forgive go plenty.
that means he no go dey play defense again.
Gareth
with that.
Bale.
No, now Wale show me the thing. He showed me
Wale,
the
are
thing.
you bring and come here?
He say
Gareth Bale.
Gareth Bale was a generational talent.
When he started,
That guy was a generational talent.
He was a left back.
He was a left back.
Which one be when he started?
He
Was
was
an
a
average
left
player.
back that was running rings around teams.
He said when he started, he was an average player. How many players start when he be average player?
I don't understand.
I was gonna say, guys, I was gonna say, right? You know that thing you described about Hendrick, right? A two player. You know who did it first? Greenwood. That time Ronaldo go like this.
Greenwood is very audacious now. Very audacious now. Idiot.
He finished, he apologized later. You know he score your own. He
Right.
said, "No worry."
Ronaldo look at like this. Say, "Oh, that be late. My job will they go." You know, there's some kind of young player. You see, this one will get balls.
He backs himself.
You have to see if you're a young player, you don't back yourself.
If you don't back yourself, make sure say
What I've seen from Greenwood in that league, Jesus,
Bro.
Christ.
No, Greenwood is
You know, so there are two things. United fans.
I heard there's a buyback
I
clause.
watch
Is
him
that
more.
true?
He can't go back to United.
No,
Don't worry.
he
He's done
can't
at
go
United.
back. The women at the club won't let him.
And he has a second child with
this world there.
Bro, you see, when are they talking for you? When are they talk? I know if you put mouth on talk, we concern two people. We don't see each other nakedness. See, nothing. Say you bring talk. Say please, my girlfriend, my wife, my husband. I know if you put mouth.
Just not go settle down.
Because see, if he just give honest advice like this, say
You go become enemy.
this thing, do it like
Say
this.
that guy don't like our relationship.
Or because I've had an experience before.
You guys be.
I've got an experience before. Babe, guy, they beat you. They beat you. Wait, on top small thing, he go slap you. Small thing, he go slap you. Like, you can't be with this person. You don't, if you like your life, you can't be with this person.
How you know first is that they punch wall.
You know,
Yeah.
the babe say, small thing. The guy don't come say, me, I want spoil their
Destroy your
relationship.
relationship. Yes, sir.
Nothing in this life can, even if you be my brother
Are they married?
or
now?
my sister, it no concern me. Even if you be my brother or my sister, I know if you put mouth,
I'll
say
tell you a
you
story.
bring relationship, marriage.
No, my own sister.
If you be my sister, I go put back.
I'll tell you a story.
I feel talk.
You got 20 man shall fall down.
I'll tell you a story.
You beat my sister.
20 man
Hey,
shall
you know
fall
what?
down.
You know what that
Men will mount.
You know watch that Dave Chappelle Unstoppable Nigga act, right? Chappelle say did he go code the house? He go mash up things, he break, he get breaking Christmas gifts, that kind of thing, So he say Kikudi had to call the cops. That kind of thing. It's like this guy has bashed up my stuff. Say, and he knows that Kikudi is not built that way to retaliate, with P. Diddy. He said, however, if you're built like me and I'm built that way, you get.
My brother.
He say they will not call and say Falcon just hit him from the sky, he just died in accident. Bro, even not me.
I know I go put my out.
I go put my out
Because
to
the way me I
So
see
the story I want to tell, is how important the gravity of when we don't see ourselves nakedness. So before the guy married, Papa they tell the son, he say, son, this is what you do, this is what you do, this is what you do. So he don't go marry a wife. Yeah. So something not gonna happen because say that this babe on this marriage on, he say, the Papa say, my brother, you get. He said, now you know that son I call you before. Now you don't turn my brother. You get. You don't the chop within with the. We are now.
We don't talk.
my brother.
We don't talk
brother,
things like this.
I can only advise you.
I can only advise
You don't talk, man. We're picking on the house.
You go solve your problem.
Bro, say it's fine. I never called him brother before.
The way me I see it is that anybody once you do it once, you do it again. That's the way me I see it.
It's true.
So the first time you see any sign of violence, pack your bags and leave.
They don't repeat before. You know the funny thing, person sent me the video. Person say, I'm not even joking. Person sent me the video, say, bro, how fun. I say I did all right though. Person where I know. He say, I see Rufai referencing this thing, so I just thought I should share the video. I'm not joking.
I know what I talk about. Anyway, any shouts for Garnacho?
Shout for waiting.
Any shouts?
Make waiting.
He win Ballon d'Or.
Shout for what?
Any shouts
for Ballon d'Or? I'll be waiting.
I hear he's doing good things at Chelsea.
Move on with your life.
I talk about here that
Leave
time.
your ex.
But it's going to be sold very soon. That I'm very sure.
I hear he's doing.
No, I thought he did well yesterday.
He did well when?
Yeah, I thought he did
against
well.
Pafos. I'm waiting with the name of those people.
Still against Pafos.
By the way, Rosenor is I see him. You know, he say the word manage.
This guy, he's tech, bro. You don't go warn yourself.
Somebody call him Rosemary.
He's a man. He's a man and age. Say
the word manage. You break it down into two. Is man and age.
No worry.
So
It's
you are
still
managing men.
He says, so you are aging men.
So you are aging men.
I say, somebody say, don't love your job, job your love. I have never seen anything more stupid. You know the woman there was one woman in an interview that said this thing. She just dey talk one thing. She dey talk one thing. She dey talk. He said, you have to love. This is what you do. She dey explain something. She won't go drop one line and we go bang. She gonna say, basically, don't love your job, job your love.
So we can play Wayo for your babe.
Say that job your love.
To lock him, he was guy.
To guide,
He was locking.
let him they smoke. I don't just speak confirm.
NDLA.
If you see the comments of this woman, this don't love your job. If you see the comments,
The way they pay. See, in this same line, the way they pay pass. Now when person say, do not think about what you can do for what your country can do for you. See, even if you give Nelson Mandela speech, say, Batula King, I have a dream. Once you reach that side, say, don't think about what your country can do for you.
think about what you can do for your country.
Go punish you.
That's how the country is point to where it is now. The country don't even think about what you go do for you.
Go punish you. You know.
Shebi, if I do something for my country don't do something for me.
Exactly. You get. Which one? They say I do ball for myself. I do gen for myself. I do this. I'm not. You know, I do something for the country again. I think I add my gen to national grid. You know, say someone state will say, "I want to do lights." I want to do lights. They will say you must add the national grid first. They'll consent and back to you.
This will lead our food. This is what he post for group. Somebody say, "What's the stats that sounds fake, but it's 100% true?" He say, one person replies, "No nation has ever won the World Cup while being led by a manager of a different nationality." I'm sure that person is English. We reply that thing. And if that's true, Thomas Tuchel, his chances.
Oh, really?
Tuchel cannot win the World Cup.
That's a great start.
We like
Wow.
No nation has ever won the World Cup being led by manager of a
different double agents. Now the Germany send them.
So if Germany and England meet for final now.
No, now who it is saying go support?
If Germany and
like you generally think that he would want his country to win.
Roberto Martinez is Spanish, are we? Spanish.
Let me just something.
He said Roberto Martinez is from where? Say it's Spanish, are we? So Ronaldo don't go win World Cup.
You can't call Jose Mourinho for the World Cup.
Guy, if
I'm telling you,
if Germany and England enter final, England go fire Tuchel before the day of the game.
Why?
So they say blood is thicker than water. You get.
It's very important.
I cannot believe. The man is a professional. We'll go back to that.
But he want to win because he will be
thinking that. We know all of this.
No. I'm just saying. There is no win anywhere in Tuchel's head that he want Germany.
We
to win.
know that one now. We don't trust them. We wake up from the country.
There's no way. He will be thinking in his head, make Germany win match.
No problem. We don't just trust them.
What do you want to tell him? What do you want to tell him that before? As in they call him for face.
So let's say the German government they call him.
But
how far today you have to do a job for us.
But you know why
for China, you know, go do that job.
For
China, you know, say Asian countries they're very dystopian. They will just tell you, see, confess. This house where you get for this. Say, do you want to live here continuously?
See, you know why this is possible. I remember when Nigeria they play Argentina, bro.
You want Argentina to win,
bro? I support Argentina.
A useless person now.
Please come and get this guy off the set.
A useless person.
Very useless.
How can you want your country?
I'm sorry, boy. You don't.
Sorry for yourself.
That I be going. I'm sorry to say I can understand.
I don't understand it.
No,
I don't understand.
He's a madman.
The day where
as a
that
Ronaldo
Carabao
fan,
Cup first leg,
you go support
that Carabao Cup first leg
before World Cup final.
Before
I lie. No, they lie.
That Carabao Cup, where
this current Nigeria, I no get anything to do with
that Carabao Cup. Where Arsenal play Chelsea and Nigeria will play at the same time. My wife asked me for afternoon, say, which game are we watching?
As in,
that's what she asked me. I said, I don't know. See, I would like watch Arsenal. When the game starts, actually, I genuinely wanted to watch Arsenal. But I can't say, okay, say I go do 15 minutes here, 15 minutes. That's what I was thinking.
That's what I used to do in university.
When Nigerian anthem start, I see the tone of the game start. Papa, I no change jam. I watch Nigeria.
This guy, they ask me,
I only watch Nigeria.
I watch. See, like, Papa,
madman.
Why you go one make person beat your country? I don't say the country get challenges, but why you want make person beat your country?
Which the country get challenges?
Serious
that
challenge.
has nothing to do with itself.
No, I'm just saying.
Argentina, they play Nigeria. I say they support Argentina because of.
No, I don't support Argentina.
You should be ashamed of yourself.
No, you're not a Messi fan, so you're not going to understand.
No. Even Portugal.
I'm a Messi
fan. Portugal.
I'm a Messi.
I'm a Messi Portugal.
But I will not want Messi to win.
You'll be very sure that if you ask most people, if you ask them now, which one most of them.
So why I don't support Drogba when they play against
against
where I jump fence for secondary school, make a figure watch match. Why I don't support Drogba?
Champions World Cup final Nigeria.
Get one Senegalese will kick Mazraoui. I said kick him.
Maybe once Messi don't retire.
At that moment, you are not thinking about anything.
Mazraoui. I go check. Those say please don't break his leg. I say you concern me, you kick him.
Make him you get one guy waiting for viewing center that year. If they kick player for match and the player did they kick him. He's not in his classroom. He's on a football pitch.
The people who insult you remain from last episode. You don't give them another content,
bro. Banger.
We'll come for you again.
Anyway, any topics we haven't touched, you get so.
Get that Garnacho.
Arsenal, Garnacho.
Get that Garnacho off.
Liverpool. I see Liverpool and Slot and Slot and Zerbi they talk. Undo. They beat.
How did that game end?
3-0 now, bro.
2.
Is it 3? It's 3 now.
Liverpool scored.
Yes, now.
Who scored?
They scored that minutes goal.
See the game here.
Was the third one was own goal.
They beat the Zerbi. All those noise they make. But they say United are keen on the Zerbi.
That's why I said you should beat him more, so that the thing will clear everywhere. I have first.
Wale will not go sack slots.
No. Instead of Zerbi coaching United, make Carrick stay on.
Why is he leaving?
God, I don't win City.
No. I'm serious. See, the guy cannot coach.
He can.
How do you mean Zerbi cannot coach?
The problem with United is that United are looking for quick fix.
He cannot. He is very emotional.
Very little beat Zerbi's teams.
The Zerbi. He has only one stem playing.
No.
I'm not doing that again with any one stem coach. You play with your hands.
The Zerbi is a good coach, but he's obsessed with the
that thing cannot work.
Yeah.
Then 2, he will do the same thing Amorim will do. He's a hothead too. He will come and say I'm in charge, or everybody will scatter.
Amorim won't even better. Amorim sabi wine fans. You understand? Amorim is a poet, so he can use his finesse.
Now this tech bro don't start. But I'm rooting for him. I hope he succeeds.
No, I hope he succeeds. And then you have to take time. You have to take time with him.
That time now don't cancel now. After any coach that stays at the job, right, for 1 year, your time is, if you don't start showing us what you can do after 1 year,
that's Real Madrid.
No.
That's Real Madrid.
Every club must adopt that.
No, if you adopt that, you will not have any sustainable success.
Okay.
You will not
Especially
have Arsenal inside this thing.
Arsenal start now.
No.
Arsenal start.
Arsenal inside this thing, no.
No, not necessarily.
No sustainable success, because what you want to compete at the highest level. You want to compete at the highest level. It took Arsenal how many years? 3-4 years. Now they're doing Champions League season in, season out. There's a bit of stability at the club. If you want it like that, you have to have a coach in a job for a while.
Yeah.
If you keep...
So the coach will show you signs. I know go down there. Don't know.
That's what I'm saying. After 1 year,
you won't go carry person where they roll wheelbarrow.
After 1 year, if you don't show us...
No, you have to show.
So who are you guys going to hire now?
No, we're not rigid. If let Carrick play well to the end, right? I want to see what he's doing with the team. You understand?
A repeat of the only situation.
No.
I saw an article. I don't know if it was on the Sun.
The guy made comments. The guy made a comment and said, "Look, say the pressure United gets to you, you don't like people criticizing you. You probably don't deserve to be here."
Who done so?
You're
good now. You just come now.
I want to see how he's had his at this point, he's at the place where he has nothing to lose to make a comment. You understand? Right? He's at his relaxed best, right? When he gets to a point where he needs to pander to the dressing room, you understand? I want to see his position, right? Maybe that way they hug me,
Anyway, I still going to take 10 things.
Okay. Well, that Melo's picture is cold.
If he's going to take...
Men is very cold. Men is very cold.
I still think that United are not serious. United need to move on from their ex-players.
What happened?
They need to move on from their ex-players. Pata like this, like anything. All these are small things. They don't go call ex-players.
No, I can't take it now.
No.
Is Arteta not an ex-player?
No. Arteta is an ex-player.
He's not a national legend.
No, he's not a national legend. But Arteta is an ex-player that has gone and learned the trade.
He has he sort of had a reputation
he
before
has learned the trade.
Very few clubs. Very few clubs.
And he has learned it from the best around.
Relax.
That's why it was easy for him to come into a room and impress people.
Right.
Not Michael Carrick. No, not Michael Carrick.
Leave that one.
Not Darren Fletcher.
Let me explain to you why they brought Carrick back. You understand? Carrick was part of Ole's backroom staff, right? He managed United before, right? When you are trying to scramble, it's like when you pull out on the podcast last minute. You understand? You get like you always do. Want to call Swimby quickly? Say please rescue us. You understand?
Swims, my guy.
Because you know why? Because we don't need to brief him. Come in, you do a good show.
But what Roy Keane said,
so we don't. That's like looking for people up and down the open.
Does it make sense what Roy Keane said though? That's why are you bringing in Carrick because you need an interim. You got Amorim mid-season.
Yeah.
Why have you not gone and make the coach that you want?
I love seeing. I put it on my status. Roy Keane, absolute Hollywood. You get. He say, I don't like this thing. You say someone's not available. You go and make them available. You get.
That's what you did.
That's what you do with Amorim. 10 million pounds. The guy said, I want to come in the summer. He said, no, you're coming now. Jet is there.
That decision not to let him come in the summer
is
what
destroyed.
He's what backfired. You understand? No, he backfired. But having said that, right, big clubs, if you say a big club must roll like big clubs. You understand?
Is that pride of
go and make the Zerbi available.
Is it that pride?
We don't want the Zerbi, please.
Is it that pride of?
You give me Ganacho. You must hire the Zerbi.
Please, we don't want the Zerbi.
Is it that pride of we're a big
club? Get me Maresca in the building.
To behave like a big club. It is why United are going to be unstable for a very long time.
What do you mean?
That pride of we're a big club.
Arsenal don't behave like big club.
No. When Arsenal got Arteta, he wasn't behaving like a big club.
Who?
They were coming to terms with
we
reality.
know what Arsenal did.
I'm just saying. He's coming to terms because Arteta had not coached any club. He had experience with Pep. But to bring a young manager, how old was he? 37, 38. Give him a job. Tell him, you know what? We're going to back you for a long period. It's a long haul. We are going to... Papa, there was a season we're losing 7 matches straight or 6 matches straight.
Same thing with...
And the club realized that, no... It's not now. This
is what you said.
That was not behaving like a big club. If we behaved like a big club, we would have fired him, gone another manager.
So they shouldn't have fired him.
So United, they shouldn't have fired him. That
much you've said. That much you've said. I don't agree with firing, right?
They shouldn't have.
However, having said that, right, in the group, in the TFG community WhatsApp platform, I made a story about, I made an observation. I said, look, I don't know that I think that the Premier League is a better global product, but United are doing well. Right?
Okay.
This last 1 week, right? I don't remember all the big broadcasters, mini blogs, micro blogs, right? Journalists, official handles, right? Being so willing to remake and remix and keep remastering a video. I have seen that United City, it was 2-0, bro.
No.
No.
They whine now.
The stats are
They're
clear,
whining
right?
you.
Because they don't know when it will happen again.
The stats are clear. What I'm saying, what I'm saying is that when you say United and Arsenal, right? Arsenal are not quite at United's level. As far I'm not even being.
You know what I mean?
In terms of being a global appeal,
yeah. So that's
they're not quite there.
That's true. However,
so you also have to realize Arsenal have not won a Premier League since 2004. You understand?
You haven't won it since 2013.
No,
Like play
relax.
Like play greater 20 years.
Relax.
He's already 13.
Relax.
Going on.
What's the difference?
If it's no,
2013. That's how many years?
Just 9 years difference. So
If Arsenal
Just 9
win
years.
now, they don't break
Now
down.
you say just one full decade.
leaving it. The point is, the point is,
You say that just 9
you had gone through when you had Arteta 2014.
No.
20,
This is 7th.
Sorry,
19.
2019.
2019.
That was how many years without title?
Yeah.
How many years was that since
6
2004?
years.
Since
Since
04.
2020.
That was 15 years.
04.
15 years,
15
right?
years,
15 years.
Before you
right?
had Arteta.
Before you had Arteta, right? And you now settled on that. And it's been 7 years since that time, right? If you say United and Arsenal, right? United are a level ahead of Arsenal as far as the global product goes, right?
Obviously, yeah.
And they won the title more recently than Arsenal, right? Quite frankly, United are not where Arsenal were. Do you get what I'm saying? They are not where Arsenal were.
How
Yeah, because
You understand?
when you hired Arteta, you hadn't won the league in 15 years.
15 years,
So
you
United
understand?
are not where Arsenal at the time you
We're
hired.
not where Arsenal were, you understand? So there is not a full, yes, it's 2013, it's been a while, you understand?
It's not a while.
No,
it's
it's not a
13
while.
years.
It's 13, it's 13
What's the
years.
difference between 13 and 15 years?
It's not a
years.
while. It's 13 years.
You are the same place
No,
as
you're
well.
always not 15.
And you know the funny. You know the
And
funny.
in that space of time,
No.
relax,
Let me
relax,
just say it.
relax.
Arsenal have not even been where United have been. Arsenal have not finished 15th. Arsenal have not had
I wanted to call it back.
Arsenal have not had any
Relax,
season.
relax,
Like
relax.
Arsenal have not had a season where they've lost the amount of games United have lost in one single
relax.
season.
In those
They've not even been there.
in the time under consideration, right? United have been to 3 Europa League finals, right? 1-2, no,
No, 1-1.
or 1-1, right?
With
Been-
Jose.
With Jose went with Ole, right? When with Ruben Amorim, right? Won 2 FA Cup titles, no, won
Carling Cup.
2
Carabao Cup.
Carabao Cup titles, right? And a couple of Community Shields, to sprinkle, right?
No, convention is the title. I thought Arsenal.
Again, the language I use, you get is sprinkle. You use trophy, you get us for a sprinkle. The point is that United had been tasting success we're not so detached from success. Do you understand? Don't forget. We finished second. Jose, Ole, Terry, Ole. You understand? So
All those things are not trophies.
Quite frankly, yeah, the 15th that you talk about, right,
But you be.
happened last year. It's not up to 6 months. It happened.
you will let me come.
You understand? So quite frankly, we're not where you guys are. So when you guys accepted to bring Arteta in, this is like the club had disconnected fully. It was the only option to do.
Are you saying United now are not where Arsenal were when you're going to bring in Arteta? Is that what you're saying?
Or they're not.
Is that I want to understand. So United now,
They're not.
Like
that's before you brought in Amorim, Abi. United.
Yeah.
If
before
United won the Europa League last year,
You were saying
see,
there was already a
if
standard.
United won the Europa League last year final,
Compared to all Arsenal
don't forget, United won the Europa League final last year.
Yeah,
right?
if they won the Europa League,
If they won that final, right, you can't talk about the 15th.
So you be letting me
because again, like Emeka was here, the clear explanation for the 15th is quite clear. I mean, we can revise it.
so you-
hold on a sec. But United sacrificed that title. The same way Mourinho season. Mourinho sacrificed finishing in the top 4
Sorry.
to win the Europa League, and he won. This idiot Amorim, right,
He's an idiot.
couldn't do the same thing.
So you be.
So quite frankly, United are not be there.
So you be. Wait, hold on. So you be. What I want to say is, if you are truly a global brand, bigger than Arsenal.
No, it's not truly. Do you disagree that United should have global brand?
You guys are. So I'm saying that. My opinion, anyways. I feel that
No, it's an amount.
there is no way the way you've prioritized the Europa League, as your standard is actually why I feel that there's a problem already.
Yeah, I agree.
Because growing
Because
up,
you guys went couldn't win it.
no, growing up.
Who said it was the standard?
No,
it was what you had in front of you at
That's
the time.
what I'm saying. The way he's spoken about, we've won this
If we
Europa
had won
League.
it,
If
we
we've
would have
won this
been a-
Europa League,
Because that's what we were.
Can I ask you a question?
As a Barca fan, if whatever we've won, if it's the Europa League last 2 years, I would never talk about it
Yeah,
because
I agree. It's the
because
standard of
that's
the
not the
club.
standard.
Yeah, I agree.
That's not the standard of the club.
He's not fair anything.
You know, no.
He's not fair anything.
I would never.
Come up
I'm
for
telling you,
that.
I would never.
Come up for that.
Let me just
Because
make this last
now
point.
this is your reality.
Let me explain something to you.
Let me. You don't explain tire. You got rest.
No, and final
You don't explain tire. Hold on.
final point, right?
Let me make my final point before you make your final point.
I'll make my final point.
Let me make my final point. Now, the point is, United.
Don't tell us about it. What we know what happened there.
United.
So you tell us now.
Hold on. United. I made a statement, which is what I'll keep saying. This idea, this pride of we're a big club, is why United are going to be unstable for a very long time. You know about when they talk about stooping to conquer. This idea that, we're a big club, the expectation levels at the club has to be here. United need to be challenging for top 4 season in, season in, season out, and negating the natural law of building from the ground up. That thing that United keep doing, wanting to quick fix, we need to get back, we need to get a top manager. You are going to be unstable for a very long time.
Can I say this?
And the funny thing is that, quote me, the way United go, if they do not change, United will win the title for 20 years.
Which title?
Which title?
If they don't, the Premier League title.
Premier League, I agree.
If the way they are going, if they do not change, Liverpool were like this. Liverpool were bigger product than United in the 80s. Liverpool started doing this thing United did. 30 years, they didn't smell it.
Yeah, you won't win the league.
And they didn't believe they would go that long. So this pride that United said, we're a big product. Liverpool used to be that.
Now let me respond.
Now pundits, you
They will be.
You never tell me say you professor.
Now let me respond.
I feel like play. You say 13 years now in a
13
while.
But you
stick that in a while. You say in a while. What do you mean in a while?
Like I said,
30 years is a while.
17 more.
Now pundits you be.
17 more
You
years.
were born 30 years ago. You made 5 years before you go become.
You don't go give person belly.
Now what you mean I talk with saying? Ini now pundit I know say you be. You never introduce yourself say you prophet. You get.
Let me say this.
So your job, not to call within in front of me.
And I give Neil.
Let me say this.
Why you not talk? Why you not pretty fine now?
Let me say this. As much as why you not pretty fine now?
Why you not pretty fine now?
As
I
much
give
as
person on that 2.5 and he cash out.
as much as I agree that if you don't change, you can't win the league. I totally agree with that because where the league is now,
Even Chelsea change, we could can't win league.
Even so, you can't compare though. That Chelsea team had it was still the core of what was coming from the Mourinho second time.
Of course.
It was still the core.
The
and then he won the league in 2017. Now, okay, you don't say I'm now. Since that 2017,
nothing.
You realize that's why even some people that still criticize the team now, I tell them using Abramovich, I tell them every time that Abramovich, you can see that it was going like this. Even when we won the Champions in 2021 in the league, we finished like. It was clear that there's a need for a rebuild. It was already, clear. So now,
wow.
The way the league is currently, if you don't build for a long time, you are not going to win the Premier League. The Premier League has become overly. In fact, you are not going to buy 5 players and immediately you are part of the top bench.
You are nowhere near.
So you are going to have to build for a long time to win the Premier League. That said, what you were saying about. You were saying, you're the standard, or you're bringing standard to Europa League. No. That's not what it was. What it was is you're having a difficult time. So now you didn't make it into the Champions League, or you're in the Champions League, you got out in the first round, so you have dropped to Europa League. Whatever reason why you have played in the Europa League. Now, those seasons before you brought on Arteta that you were not making the Champions League, if you were given an Europa League title that season. So what are you talking about?
Of course.
So it's not about the standard of the game. It's about what are you doing at that time.
We even got to one.
The point is, when you go to Europa League,
when you go to Europa League, you go and win.
You prove that
why you are better than everybody
here. So it is a shame to not win it.
You go there and you lost.
If Madrid and Barca,
they lost.
Now let me explain.
Maybe Atalanta beat them.
You went there and you lost.
If Real Madrid and Barca finds themselves in the Europa League like we have done last
won't win it,
couple of years,
Don't win it.
we will not take as priority. But if we wanted to win Europa League, we'll win it. That's
Why
the
didn't you
truth.
forfeit the game?
We go win them.
Why did you walk?
See the boys
why did you walk
are
out of the stadium?
the rest boys. Are the rest boys against
Let me
Atlanta?
say
They tell
this
me
right.
this thing.
IBK,
Why
you
did
always
Europa
IBK,
League?
You always
What's
try to
concerned
make
Europa
an
League?
you always try to
They are
make an
too-
argument.
they are too proud.
You always try to make an
Bullshit.
argument.
They are too
where
proud.
we always try to make an argument for yourself. You deliberately ignore the context. So first of all, if you go into the Europa League and you don't prioritize it, you can't compare it to the United situation because you are always going to make Champions League football in La Liga. It's not the same. You always make Champions League football in La Liga.
Is a Chelsea have not won the league in 9 years?
It's not
I
the
think
same.
this is La
Not the
Liga.
same thing.
It's
You
not
can't
the same.
come and
Wait, sorry, you guys have not won the league in 9
you
years.
can't come and
This Premier League is not La Liga.
Yeah, in 9 years.
you think
That Farmers League.
this football where that they
Liga.
play for Barcelona now where that they play Highline.
That Villa.
You get as una go meet Bournemouth go score on a 4. Una fit win 5-4 but they go score on a 4.
I was
over
watching
2.5 Bournemouth team goals.
I was watching Atletico
Don't play.
Galatasaray. Right?
3 odds or 8 odds.
I was watching Atletico Galatasaray, right? I promise you, if Galatasaray play Fulham, hand fit touch them seriously.
The way they attack,
you
the
fit
way
see
they
scoreline
mark for that, like
you fit see scoreline 4-1. You understand? If Galatasaray play,
No, I see Newcastle say.
if they go play Newcastle, that's fit hand fit touch
Newcastle
them.
win
You
3-0
understand?
now.
So is it not what's his name? What's that former Fulham coach that year that had the Dutch coach that was his coach Fulham?
Frank de Boer.
No, not the boy.
No,
There's a coach, the Dutch coach, coach Fulham
Roy.
that year. He went to the Europa League, beat Juventus like thief. Fulham.
Martin the Yo.
Martin Yo.
Martin Yo. Now I don't remember.
The point I'm trying to make to you is that Premier League is not La Liga.
That's why in the
Martin
league
Yo.
Your average Fulham hand will touch you steady.
that's why that's
You get-
also the reason why you now Premier League is harder than
but-
look see now the team where they whether na 12th are like maybe 3 or 4 points away from but everybody they beat
The problem
anybody.
is it-
Everybody they beat
on any
everybody.
given day, bro.
The
If you turn up and you don't give,
The problem is
That Brentford Chelsea game, they should have won.
Who should have won?
Brentford should have won.
They had chances.
They played, my brother Sanchez. They played. If you see football where Brentford come play for Stamford Bridge, Chelsea just do hit and run.
the issue is una don't to invest for that league now. See the problem.
But if you see the football where Brentford they play,
no, they play.
No, the Premier League is important.
On any good day,
it's very hard. Even we will know. It's very hard.
If Bournemouth you catch back,
see what the Wolves where they chop
On
goals
a
since
good
go
day.
take Arteta icy.
on a
good
funny day.
On a good day, Bournemouth catch Barca. On a very good day like they and the money.
You think say you they play prime?
It go tough or go beat them, but it can't be
This guy.
Okay.
If that Bournemouth way
No see Slavia
Semenyo
Prague
the
yesterday,
ball.
we don't run score.
If he come be that time,
Oh my
where
God.
Clive Pikin they score from everywhere he shoots, and that left footer, what's that name of that their left footer where they knock volley like say this thing. He dey no, he dey play from this side like this.
Savania or something.
Is it Tavernier? If he be time where all of them they on goal scoring form. If it be time where all of them they on goal scoring form, and that Utara where they play penalty like assassin, that guy they take keeper soul for penalty. I don't. He go stand like say he won't go back, go do run, or he go just play the ball.
Don't play Premier League. Anyway, Arsenal, Man United this weekend.
I think it's going to be a tough game. I think
you won't run into the ball.
You all run into it because
no. I think it's going to be a tough game.
Carry
no.
ball.
I'm not stupid.
you know that. Don't vex.
I'm not stupid.
Don't vex. You know that thing when you say if you dey travel, if you reach where you dey drive for express, if you reach where Covent dey, and you dey run the come, you like you road good nothing. You go just enter the Covent, your car go just come up for ground. As the car come up for ground, you go say Jesus, what have I done?
That time they just do a God Palace way that year. We see the stay at God that year. Yeah, my guys. So they just do and they can't put speed bump. You know what I'm saying? Put speed bump.
Yeah.
So interlocking road, road wide.
And you know go see how well.
One guy, you know say well, you know say interlocking, you know say they don't paint him. One guy just enter from roundabout speed. Ooh. He fly the ball like this. Yes. You know say men where they sit down for streets. You
They look am.
You look at him fly like you see where the bomb. The in fly can't land like this. You get. So in Conde, my guy they drive, just they pull up on street. My guy say in full and reach Apple Junction. In there, they just slowly.
You never drive.
Bro, go down road there now. Go now.
But did not tell her just now say, hey,
No, my guy go call her, know how, bro. Bro, the how far say, well, I go now. You don't know what you're not doing. You don't know what you're not doing.
I think it will be a very tough game. And United, on the back of that really good win, would have a kick on the backside, but I fancy Arsenal will win. I think Arsenal will find a way, because I always think that it is those difficult games that Arsenal, would find ways to win. The variety I was talking about earlier, United,
you don't foul my goalkeeper.
I think United will win the game.
You think United will win?
Yeah. Yeah.
Emirates now Stamford Bridge.
I'll be absolutely shocked.
I think United will win the game.
I don't think they will win. I think they will
score. Me Bruno.
That
Okay, you know what? Let me United win or draw. United win or draw.
That game is full time.
No.
Go and put your money.
I think now 45 minutes they go end. Say now full time new.
We're looking for betting angles. Very brave. Possibly 2 odds. Arsenal will have at least 7 corners in that game.
Of course now.
At least 7 corners. It's at least 2
Cunha,
odds.
Bruno, Cunha.
They always play corner now because of the way they play. That wing this thing, they will get corner.
That commentator now dead. Last game they lost it by 2. What I beg? Plug my phone. I beg.
You go see now. They go play. Martinelli go start this game now. Martinelli go start this one now.
I was telling you guys, Arsenal stopped scoring set piece goals when Gabriel was injured. He gets back into the team. Arsenal scoring set piece goals again.
But we don't tell you say you know go score set piece goals. My problem with set piece.
Maguire is what?
Maguire is back.
Bro, Maguire can only deal with one person. He can't deal with 2 people.
Bro, my problem with the set piece.
Maguire needs to go and check why he didn't have peace.
My problem with the set piece is
they will
that
just send Timber. Timber will just block.
My problem with the set piece is that
you should not about to jump. Timber will just block.
You should not be allowed. You should not be allowed to touch the goalkeeper. That's the problem I have with the set piece.
Yeah,
you should not be allowed to touch the goalkeeper under no circumstance.
Don't use your hands on the goalkeeper.
Don't touch.
But your body can touch the goalkeeper. It's a human being.
You can push the goalkeeper.
You can use your
because
body.
that's what trust
the goalkeeper.
No, that's what trust did. You can push the goalkeeper.
I always say now. I always push the goalkeeper.
Yeah, it's part of the.
You can push the goalkeeper.
You can push him with your body. Don't use your hand.
You can push the goalkeeper.
Oh, so the goalkeeper should not be untouchable.
When is in the air,
why not pushing other players?
Because when you jump,
why you
don't have any balance.
The goalkeeper don't go. He won't come. How claim you can tap?
How come these things don't apply when people take corners against Arsenal?
Because the goalkeeper. How come what don't apply?
This thing does not apply?
Didn't you pioneer it?
No. Wait. How come it doesn't apply? Why?
Because they did not come. Because
how does
the reason is because
Raya is not the biggest goalkeeper in the world.
Yes, I'll tell you why it doesn't happen when they play corners against you. Because you are the only team that comes to the field
to do that,
to unsettle the goalkeeper when you play a corner. The other teams don't go and try and push your goalkeeper.
People are lucky that they've had first leg. You're lucky that Dogu hit.
And I'm the one that said I don't have a problem.
What would have happened? I scored goal. He said Dogu hit the
bar. You found the
goalkeeper. They say, man, you deserve to win. Now me score goal, but now you deserve to win.
Hey, man, that's true now.
I don't understand.
You don't score.
Now me score goal,
but you say you go deserve to win. When you don't score, you won't follow them. You want run, boss?
Yes, now.
Give me Morocco.
You want to go clean our goal right up for your side. Your ball must enter net first.
No worry.
I deserve to win.
No worry.
Now we score goal.
No worry. What I'm saying. Cunha, Bruno.
See what I'm saying there. I've said it before. I don't have a problem with score your corner kicks. Score as much as you like. Only thing is, you should not be allowed to, especially when the keeper is already out and I'm flow trying to clear.
Yeah, no,
so you should not be allowed to touch or dodge the goalkeeper.
No, on that one, when the goalkeeper is airborne, any touch on the goalkeeper should be a foul. When the goalkeeper is airborne, that's a different thing. I'm talking about shielding the goalkeeper before the goalkeeper jumps. If the goalkeeper is airborne and you push him, any kind of touch should be a foul because you take him out. But by the way, Gabriel Jesus is going to be a big problem for Maguire. He's going to sit him down. So if he starts,
you want to bet.
If Gabriel Jesus starts,
then he won't have a good game.
If Gabriel Jesus starts, if Gyökeres starts, we might struggle. If Gabriel Jesus starts, we'll smash you. Will absolutely smash
them.
You know why? Because Gabriel Jesus will pull those guys out of position. You can't handle him. Did you see what he did to Akonji and the rest?
Until he pull the hamstring joint.
Come go back.
I don't
pull them. I don't pull the hamstring joint.
I don't try for the season.
Gabriel Jesus.
Go back.
He knows what he's doing. around this period, he starts playing for a contract.
Yeah, no. He's playing for the World Cup. He's leaving at the end of the season.
So anyway,
Julian Alvarez.
Chelsea
Keep in your head.
Alvarez is on one side.
Julian Alvarez.
Alvarez is on one side.
He won't go to Barca. Don't worry.
They play.
Julian Alvarez.
keep
that in mind.
Julian Alvarez to Arsenal.
I hear that is developing very, very highly.
I think you should sell Martinez and get Rashford.
Like say this one now the work that they find out. That they find agents. Whoa, that will go put for each club to go destroy the club.
Sell Martinez and Rashford.
Because I cannot show now.
Rashford is top player.
No, we've said that we are signing him.
I think
they are signing him permanently.
I think saying that.
But the issue na the clause.
We're not going to pick it.
The money with that 30 million, we no want pay him.
Anyway,
we've got to actually sign him.
We've got to wrap it up.
Garnacho came on against Arsenal, can't score goals. Now
goal.
so they do for Man U now. The whole season there's something games. They go play like 2 or 3 where he go play well.
He's playing a contract now.
He go die here.
Let's wrap it up. It's been a real pleasure, gentlemen.
Yeah, absolute pleasure.
A great run at this studios, and it's been an amazing time, right? They say, don't be sad, because it came to an end, right? They say be happy because it happened.
Well, if you have pen,
I want to give you
well, if you have pen,
any final thoughts?
No
final thoughts. Right.
Final thoughts. I miss here. I've got to be honest. I've missed it. This. It almost felt like the furniture for me. Every time I come, I see it, like.
Anyway,
I'll miss it.
Yeah.
Great place. Wish them the very best. In their future endeavors.
But like I said, at the start of the podcast, we tried to find a home for some time, and yes, we did find a home here. Somewhere along the line,
your intro was world class.
No,
unquestionable.
Look, somewhere along the line,
it was world class.
We did realize, and I'll do it a second time, right? We did realize that for us, Nigeria's leading and niche football podcast, home would never be a physical location, So whether we're filming in Lagos or London, Ontario, Ohio, Melbourne or Mombasa, for us, home would always be where you and the great